2. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Wa'akodash Rakah. Double honors to the apostles and the elders at the great millstone who were well of Yahshua. Peace and blessings to the brothers teaching the truth across the four corners of the earth where we have been scattered to. Right? Unfortunately, but for a great good, man, a greater good, which is, to ultimately usher in the kingdom of heaven. This all happened due to the breaking of the Holy Covenant, which is a deal made by our forefathers, our ancient ancestors, who were the Israelites. To any new listeners out there, yes, we proclaim ourselves to be the descendants of the Israelites. All right? And to the rest of you believers out there, you women, children, friends of the prophets, men newly awakened to the faith, tuning in to, we say, peace and blessings as well. And the Israelite nation consisted of so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians, so-called Latinos, Latinas, African Americans, Negroes, West Indians, right? All so-called, right? So as you can see what the title is, suddenly. So we're going to start with that word, suddenly. Suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. And that's pretty much what you're about to see happen, and you've been seeing happening. The Lord has given us glances at everything that's about to, increase even higher. So we can start with that word, suddenly. Matter of fact, yeah, let's start with suddenly. Start with the word suddenly. You got it?
Suddenly.
Yep.
It's an adverb. In an unexpected manner.
See, in an unexpected manner. You see that? Let me get Isaiah 52 and 15.
(62 and 15)?
No, 52. Okay. You got it. Go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 52 and verse 15. So shall he sprinkle many nations. The kings shall shut their mouths at him. For that which had not been told, them shall they see.
See that? So bring that meaning out one more time, brother.
Suddenly. In an unexpected manner.
See, unexpected. You see that? What did the scriptures just say? It said the king, they're going to consider that which they... Go ahead, brother.
So shall he sprinkle many nations.
Call it.
Isaiah 52 and 15. So shall he sprinkle many nations. The king shall shut their mouth. The kings shall shut their mouths at him.
And who's the kings? The kings are the people that set up all these different places, which we're going to go into, right? We're going to get some articles and go into it. Go ahead.
For that which had not been told them shall they see.
You see that? So that's pretty much them being caught off guard, which is what sudden goes into. One more time on it.
Suddenly. In an unexpected manner. Unexpectedly.
Yep.
Hastily. Without preparation.
See that? Let me get Revelation 2 and 20. And the brother, he has sudden right here. It says, yep, there it is. He got it. This is Revelation 22 and 20. He which testified these things saith, surely I come quickly. Woo! It say, amen. Even so, come Lord Yahushua. There you go, man. That's spot on. Suddenly. It says quickly and unexpectedly. So that lines up. And pretty much, before the Yahushua comes physically, he's going to send the Spirit. You know what I'm saying? Or what he's about. Let me get John 6. Hold the one we just called. Let me get John 6. And matter of fact, not 6. Let me get John 16. You know what I'm saying? Because before he comes, you're gonna have a slew of prophecies that have to come. That's in his spirit. And since I say that, let me grab this real quick. This is Revelation. I feel like I ain't grab this one in a minute. 19 and 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahushua. Right? So the testimony of Yahushua is the witness of Yahushua. What Yahushua is about. Right? And it's going to go on to tell us even further. It says, worship Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushua. For the testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy. You see? So that spirit has to come, right? The prophecy is the will of the Father. So that's why Yahushua came and he did the things the Father wanted us to do, like keep the law, teach, love thy brother, it's like some stuff like that, right? But ultimately, it's more to his will. And that's a slew of events that got to take place. And one of them is being that the sown places shall suddenly appear unsown, man, unexpectedly. Why? Because that's prophecy. And we just heard that Yahushua comes in that same exact spirit, because the spirit of the testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy. That's why I say Yahushua come quickly. You got it.
Revelation, John 16.
16 and let me get John 16 and start. Yep, 7. That's it.
Con.
Yep.
John chapter 16, verse 7. Nevertheless, I tell you the truth. It is expedient for you that I go away. For if I go not away, the Comforter will not come unto you. But if I depart, I will send him unto you.
One more time on that, brother.
Con. John chapter 16, verse 7. Nevertheless, I tell you the truth. It is expedient for you that I go away.
Yep, come on.
For if I go not away, the Comforter will not come unto you.
So it's a comforter that has to come to us, right? Come on. Now, how's that spirit going to be? Jump down. Let me see real quick. Jump down to Salaki. Jump up. You go ahead and finish that.
Con.
All we do now. You got it.
Start from the top.
No, you got it.
Con. But if I depart, I will send him unto you.
He will send him unto you. Come on. What is the him? The comforter. Come on.
And when he is come,
right,
he will reprove the world of sin.
See, that's the spirit of Yahushua, man. That's what he's talking about. Come on.
And of righteousness.
And of right. So he's going to reprove the world of sin, man. Right? So let's get the word reprove real quick. It's right there. You got it. It's all good. What you got?
Of certain affinity. Convict. Rebuke. To reprove.
Yep. So rebuke. Can you hold it and get your search? You can't do web search on it? No, you can't web search. Alright, it's all good. So pretty much, man, that's because there's a point I want to make with that, but it's all good. If you can pull it up and just get it on the blue letter, just get it on the blue letter. Because you know they ain't really the point. But pretty much that's that spirit that's gonna come. So since we say that, let's go ahead and go to the Apocrypha. Let me get Sirach 30, Slaki. Not Sirach 30, Sirach 28 and 33. I believe it is. It might be 33 and 28.
33 is. So it's right there. 28.
Yeah, it should be it.
See him to work.
Let me see.
Does it fit?
Where you at?
I don't think so.
Where you at?
33, 28.
Okay, 1 second. Give me 1 second. I ain't grab this scripture in a minute. Okay, this is it. Let me get 30 Salakia, 38 and 28. Okay, 38 and 28.
Con.
Go ahead.
This Sirach chapter 38, verse 28.
Yep.
The smith also sitting by the anvil and considering the ironwork.
Where you at? Let me see. No, that's not it. Salakia, 1 second. It's 38 and... No, it ain't. Salakia. 39. Yeah, 39. Salakia. Jump to chapter 39.
Con.
And 28. You got it?
All right, Con. This is Sirach chapter 39, verse 28.
Con.
There be spirits.
There'll be what?
There be spirits.
Come on.
That are created.
Come on.
For vengeance.
You see that? So those spirits are the spirits that activate the spirit of Yahushua, right? The spirit it's a spirit being put down and that's making these sown places appear unsown, which we're working our way up to now. But that's the spirit of prophecy, man. One more time.
Gone. Sirach chapter 39, verse 28.
Yep.
There be spirits.
There be spirits. Come on.
That are created for vengeance.
They're created for vengeance. You see what I'm saying? And then Yahweh shall say, he was going to send a comforter and he was going to reprove. It was going to reprove the world of sin. Come on.
Gone. Which in their fury lay on sore strokes.
You see that?
In the time of destruction.
See? And that's what we're going into tonight, man. Them sown places becoming unsown. Why? Because the spirit of vengeance is coming down. The spirit of Yahweh Shah, man. You see what I'm saying? You got it. Come on.
In the time of destruction.
See that? In the time of what?
Destruction.
You see that? Let's get because you mentioned that word time. Let me grab something real quick. This is Habakkuk 2 and 2. It says, I'm gonna start at I'm gonna start at 2. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables that he may run that readeth it. So that's what we're doing tonight. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, you see. But at the end it shall speak and not lie, right? And what is a part of that vision? Sown places becoming unsown. You can clearly see it, you know what I'm saying, with the thumbnail, man. All these places Jacob got used to, all these places Esau thought he set up, to his good. But it says, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. You got it?
Con. In the time of destruction.
You got called, you got it.
All right, Con. Sirach chapter 39, verse 28.
That was good, though. You could have did that. You got it.
Con. Sirach chapter 39, verse 39, verse 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force.
See that?
And appease the wrath of him that made them.
So the Lord taking everything that was sown and unsowing it. You know what I'm saying? That's talked about in Matthew. It's a little more on that, I think.
Come
on.
Sirach chapter 39, verse 29. Fire and hail and famine and death. All these were created for vengeance.
Because that's the spirit of prophecy. That's the spirit of Yahweh Shah. That's the testimony of Yahweh Shah. You see what I'm saying? Because he said all those things are spirits. So when you get a fire, a spirit was sent down to create that fire. Let me get Luke 12 and 49 real quick. Just to prove that all that's of the spirit of Yahweh Shah, who has the spirit of prophecy. Watch this. Go ahead.
Luke chapter 12 and verse 49. I am come to send fire on the earth.
There you go, man. See that? It linked right straight up. You got it?
And what will I, if it be already kindled?
See that? So he ain't gonna have to do nothing if it's already. You see what I'm saying? Physically, the spirit is creating these fires and stuff like that. See what I'm saying? Now, it's a scripture I want real quick. And then we're going to go into this. Alright. Yep, that's what I want. Ecclesiastes 3 and 2. Real simple one. Going right over my head. Come on.
Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 2. A time to be born and a time to die.
There go the time again. Come on.
A time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted.
Let's go ahead and bring it out. Sirach, 2nd Ezra 6 and 22. Let's get straight to it. Come on.
It's 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown.
There you go, man. So there you go. Suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. What is that talking about? That's all your stores, man. And it's gonna come when you out of nowhere. Didn't all that take place during the George Floyd riots? Out of nowhere. Everything that was sown, it looked like it could never, and we need to go, now let's get the word sown. You know what I'm saying? That which was sown, when you sow something, is when you plant something, man. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm holding something real quick. And Matthew, but I don't want to bring this out just yet. We're going to hold on to this. You got it?
Sown. It says scattered as a seed.
See that? It's a seed. See that? Come on.
Sprinkled with seed as of ground.
Then we just read how the Lord's going to sprinkle the nations. Come on.
That's it, this one here.
Come on. You said what?
That's it, this here. You can probably get a better definition online.
I got the American heritage right here. This boy never film. You got something?
Yeah.
Come on.
It says, so. It says, plant seed by scattering it upon or in the earth.
So that's these buildings and these different businesses that manifested, man. You know, the idea of a McDonald's, and then the idea of a McDonald's, you know, flourishing on every corner, to every city, to every town. You know what I'm saying? To more than one owner. You see what I'm saying? You got it.
Connor says, plant the seeds of a plant or crop. Plant a piece of land.
See there?
With seed.
See? So a piece of land, they buy that. That's why you got property for sale. And then that property turns into a damn outlet, a shopping outlet. You see? And what do we see happen to those shopping outlets during the George Floyd riots? They they was boarded up, man. They was just there, and it's like they wasn't there no more. What happened to you damn devils, you know, that set all these stores up? You just had your merchandise in there, and then it wasn't in there no more. All sudden, just like that, like it was nothing. Just in and out, like it was nothing. All through. This is I got the definition for sown. I mean, if they hit the point, you got it.
It says, cause to appear or spread.
You said one more time?
To cause to appear or spread.
Appear?
Appear.
There you go, man. See that? So that's an idea. That's an inception of an idea. You know, coming off the drawing board and being manifested, if you will. And that's these different businesses, man.
And the last one that's on here says, to be thickly covered with.
To be what?
To be thickly covered with.
And that goes into the scriptures. Now, go ahead and bring that out one more time, brother.
Go on. Second Ezra chapter 6 verse 22. And suddenly,
see?
Shall the sown places appear unsown.
What does suddenly mean? Unexpected, man. You see what I'm saying? Out of nowhere. That's the spirit of Yahushua, man. Because that's how he gonna come. But right now we're in the times of it spiritually happening. You see what I'm saying? All these things point to Yahushua. How he gonna appear. I mean, George Floyd riots just went up out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? They said they've never seen 3 precincts burnt down, man. See, that's a sown place. Because I'm sure sown, that word sown goes a little bit deeper than what we're bringing it out, how we're bringing it out. You know, but that's sudden, man. I'm trying to get it here. Okay, so. Okay, same thing. Sowing, it says to distribute seeds over land. That's what you do when you franchise a company. You see what I'm saying? So it wasn't just, it's like how you had the idea of JCPenney. We're going to go into these different things. Or Marshalls, right? It's only one Macy's. It wasn't just one Marshalls that got shut down. It was more than one. You see what I'm saying? Because they distribute them, the owner, the the person that came up with marshals, right, if you will, they distributed that idea out to different people in different lands. That seed, you see, that's sowing. So-called white man planting his seed everywhere, man. And we're going to get that real quick. This is sown to distribute seeds over land, to propagate, disseminate. Man, let me get the word for propagate and disseminate real quick. You know, so we can really, you know, get what this thing talking about.
Propagate.
Come on.
Propagate.
It says breed specimens of a plant or animal
See that?
by natural processes from the parent stock.
So you pretty much you're reproducing this one place. You see what I'm saying? So these sown places are places that really in the spirit, if you go into it, it's something that's, because if it's sown, it's planted, and it has root. You see what I'm saying? It's taking root. You know how hard it is to pluck up something that has a root in the ground? You will catch a damn hernia trying to do that. That's why I just have men pull semi trucks instead. World's strongest men. I guarantee you none of them could pull up those roots. It's a real science to that, man. I tried it. A little bitty flower you can't get up because the roots done spread out all throughout the earth. It's deeply rooted. You can't get it up. No matter how little that flower may be. If it's rooted for real, if it's deeply rooted, it's not coming up, man. It's not gonna come up. You might break it, and it's just gonna grow back, but you're not gonna actually root it up. So it's still there. That's the Lord. So that's pretty much how you are to look at these. This is how people look at these places. Let me get Psalms 49 and 11. This is how the Lord. This is how you Jakes really and these Edomites look at these places. You see what I'm saying? The so-called white man was going into the last lesson. He thinks he's the Most High, man. Shalom, Mop.
Okay.
You got it.
Psalm chapter 49, verse 11.
Mm-hmm.
Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever.
See that? Why? Because they've sown them. You see what I'm saying? They got a great foundation set up. His father gave it, his father gave it to his father, my father inherited. This thing go deep, man. You see what I'm saying? These different places. You see what I'm saying? We're gonna go back to that second Ezra in a second. You got it.
And their dwelling places to all generations.
See, they're dwelling what?
Their dwelling places.
See that?
To all generations.
Now go ahead and bring that back out. That second Ezra 6 and 22.
Come on, you want to finish this up?
Well, you could have hit the point and just go straight to it.
All right, come.
No, I wasn't the one.
Back to it. This second Ezra, chapter 6, verse
Let me
22.
see.
And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown.
You see? And suddenly shall the sown places, the places that you didn't think could come up. Because if it's sown, if it's truly sown, that means it has taken root. You see what I'm saying? And we're going to go into, that's how things supposed to work according to the scriptures. Now, what I'm trying to do, we're going to go into this word. We're going to get the etymology of sown. So, sow. To scatter seed upon the ground or plant it in the earth, right? Let's keep going. It's funny. Okay, calm. So, and then see, it's taking me to the part I want to get to eventually, but sooner than later, I guess. Because really, What this also talking about is these people that's just good, that's laxing, that's kicking. They don't think they can ever come down. You see what I'm saying? They will be sown places. You know? Salaki. Go ahead, bring that back out, brother. One more time.
All right, come on. This second Ezra chapter 22, chapter 6, verse 22, Salat. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown.
Alright. Now, let's go ahead and go into this a little bit further with the scriptures, because they ain't giving us on the definition. Right? That's a good word, disseminate. Yep, propagate. There you go. Spread, promote an idea, theory. You see that? Widely. That's talking about businesses. You see? It's not actually talking about seed. See how this thing go? And then when you're going further into the word seed, right, or sow, obviously it's talking about seed. It's playing off the word seed. But when you go into the word sow, it take you into inseminate. That goes into seed of men. You see what I'm saying? So it's talking about men too. So the place is going to be sold, unsold. That's sold up good. They're going to become unsold. Real quick, since I say that, specific scripture we gonna get. Let me get Proverbs 30. This ain't the exact one I want. It's another one. We're gonna get Matthew. But this would be good. Proverbs 30. And just let me see if we can get there. Okay, Con, we ain't gonna get this one yet. We're gonna hold this one. This is 30 and we're gonna start at 30 and 7, but we ain't gonna get that one yet. Now, this is one I wanna get. Let me see, what does it say? Dang, gotta get that scripture. All right, let's go ahead. Let me jump to that second Ezra with you. Get this thing back on track. All right, so you in second Ezra 6, right?
6 and 22.
Cause I think we could jump up some. Let's go ahead and just let me get second Ezra 5 and 1.
Go on.
As a matter of fact, is that 5 and 1? Yeah, let me see. 5 and 1. Come on, we can go into this. Just go ahead, you got it. It's all good.
This second Ezra chapter 5, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
Nevertheless, as concerning the tokens, behold, the day shall come that they which dwell upon earth shall be taken in a great number, and the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith.
See that? So that's the time we coming into now. You see what I'm saying? Let me get second Ezra 15 and 1. And then we're gonna jump right back to what you just read, brother. You got it.
Second Ezra chapter 15 and verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord.
See that? So, come on.
And cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not the imagination against thee.
So there you go. So these words is faithful and true, man. Everything about the end in America, man. That's just the nutshell. That's the whole point of the matter. Everything about the end, you see an example of it. We're going into it now. You see what I'm saying? Everything that's sold gonna become unsold, man. Let's go ahead and get it. 5. We're just gonna grab these scriptures.
Go on. Keep it coming.
Yeah, come on.
2nd Ezra chapter 5 verse 2.
Yep.
But iniquity shall be increased above that which now thou seest.
Let me get Matthew 6 and I think 13. I want to where it say the love of many shall wax cold. Come on, you got it. One more time on that.
Come on. 2nd Ezra chapter 5 verse 2. But iniquity shall be increased above that which now thou seest.
Because we come into the times where things are going to be worse and people are going to try stuff that they will never try. You see what I'm saying? More and more and more and more and more. You see? Salakia, not Matthew 6, it's Matthew 24.
Which one?
Yeah, kind of. Yep.
Bring it up.
Yeah. One more time on that.
Come on. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 5 verse 2. But iniquity shall be increased above that which now thou seest, or that thou hast heard long ago.
You got it.
Matthew chapter 24 and verse 12.
Matter of fact, let me get verse 3 real quick. Then jump to 12. Come on.
Matthew 24 and 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world?
See, the end of the world. Let me get Philippians 5 and 4 real quick. The end of the world, right? So the world is the society, the organization. When you go into that word world right there, right? 4 and 5. It should be the word right there. It should be cosmos, if I'm not mistaken. He got it. Come on.
Philippians chapter 4 verse 5.
Yep. Let me get
Let your moderation be known unto all men. The Lord is at hand.
Yep. The Lord is at hand, man. Right? And that's his spirit. You see? And he's sending all these things down. So the unsowing is when you see all these things happening, Yahweh Shai is controlling all that. And it's happening suddenly, that's Yahweh Shai. That's pointing at him. Damn, everything just closed now, that's Yahweh Shai. But this is the one I wanted. You got it.
1 Peter chapter 4 and verse 7. But the end of all things is at hand.
There you go. See that? No, that's it. You can go ahead and go back to Matthew 24 and 12.
Matthew chapter 24 and verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
Pay attention. All right, this is from the brother. It says, Alas, this is Jeremiah 30 and 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. So that's what the angel was telling Ezra, man. Right? We coming into a time where everything gonna happen real sudden. You're gonna go up the street, you're gonna be like, what? It's a bank up the street, they closing. It's a damn bank up the street, they closing. And it's one of the primary banks. It's one of the banks that's sold heavily. They all over the place. Because remember, we went into the word sold, it means to be distributed out, meaning to be heavily distributed over all the land. This bank you can find everywhere. They closing it. Out of nowhere. Go to the bank, try to make a move. They talking about they about to close it. But then they end up extending the date to December now, which is just some weeks out. That's the end of all things. That's the sudden plate. Bring it back out. 2nd Ezra 6 and 22.
Go on.
You got it?
And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown.
See, suddenly. There it is, man. You got it one more time. Yeah, 24. Come on.
Matthew chapter 24 and verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
2nd Ezra 5, the way you just read.
Come on.
I think that was what, 2.
2nd Ezra chapter 5 verse 2. But iniquity shall be increased above that which now thou seest.
So we coming in times where people got to get real vicious, man. You see what I'm saying? People got to, they got to go for theirs. You see what I'm saying? Everybody got to go for theirs. That's why you see these, matter of fact, let me get 2nd Ezra, the 16th chapter. I got it, I'm already here. 2nd Ezra, (15 and 16). For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. In the course of their actions shall stand in their power. You see what I'm saying? Look, a man shall desire. So pretty much you see with these places, these people that own the stores, they gotta go for theirs because they gotta board their places up. If they don't, they out of business. A lot of places don't went out of business during these times, man. They're finished. They're not coming back. Especially these little boutiques, these popping, what's it, mom and pop stores.
Brick and mortar.
Huh? Yeah.
They call it brick and mortar or whatever.
Yeah, popping mom and pop shops, man. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. They supposed to be closed during the shutdown, but they not adhering. Why? Because that's prophecy. That's the spirit of Yahushua, man. Because they seeing that the sown places, their places are they're gonna turn into being unsown if I don't make my own decisions and say F the governor. You see what I'm saying? And then even when they do that, they still lose their business. Because here all these looters come through. You see what I'm saying? So that's the sown place becoming unsown suddenly. You see what I'm saying? But my point was getting at was what you just read in the 2nd Ezra 5.
2nd Ezra chapter 5 verse 2. But iniquity shall be increased above that which now thou seest.
So we coming into to the times where these months telling you they gonna start putting out news like don't go to the store. Try not to get as much food. All this other crap, man. And that's basically what they're already doing. Because they said it's a limit on shopping. You can't buy it. The stores is putting out different orders. People not hearing that, man. One of these little cash registers, these people gonna slap them in their face. That's what the scripture's going into. The love of many shall wax cold. We coming into a time where iniquity gonna abound. Because people gotta eat, man. You see what I'm saying? So people gonna have to break rules. Anarchy gonna have to be out here, man. They tell you the store closed, they gonna beat up the damn security guards. You see what I'm saying? This is 2nd Ezra 15 and 16. For there shall be 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. You see? That's the sown places becoming unsown on a further level, man. Who would have ever thought you wouldn't be able to go into a city was shut down? That's like New York shutting down. You people can't see that, man. But that's the ultimate scale. That's just jumping straight to it. We talking about mom and pop shops, little different clothing outlets, clothing stores, your high-end places, man. Those are heavily rooted places that's all over the place. That's all over America, if you will. You see what I'm saying? And the world. You got a Macy's in every probably damn near every continent damn near. You see what I'm saying? They all shutting down, but especially here in America, man. You got it.
Con. 2nd Ezra chapter 5 verse 2. But iniquity shall be increased above that which now thou seest, or that thou hast heard long ago. And the land that thou seest now,
watch this,
to have roots.
See?
What
does he mean, the land? The land is also known as the city, man. You see what I'm saying? Let me get Matthew 3 and I think 7. Let me get Matthew 3 and 7 just to prove that. Lands is also known as cities, right? And cities are known as people as well. 3 and 1 second. Let me look right here. 3 and 5. Yeah, 5. You got it.
Matthew 3, verse 5.
Mm-hmm.
Then went out to him Jerusalem and all Judea.
See that?
And all the region round about Jordan.
Start at 1. Let's make this clear. You got it.
Matthew 3 and 1.
Mm-hmm.
In those days came John the Baptist, preaching in the wilderness of Judea, and saying, Repent ye, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand.
Come on.
For this is he that was spoken by the prophet Isaiah, saying, The voice of one crying in the wilderness, Prepare ye the way of the Lord, make his paths straight.
Jump to 5.
3 and 5. Then went out to him Jerusalem.
Now, can a land move? Ain't Jerusalem a city? Isn't Jerusalem a land? You see what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And all Judea.
Let me get Joshua. You see, in all Judea. Now, did the land get up? No, that's talking about the people, man. You see what I'm saying? But I just want to make sure I don't lose my point. Let me get Joshua 1 and 1 and let's start with 2.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is Joshua chapter 1, verse 2.
Mm-hmm.
Moses, my servant, is dead.
Mm-hmm.
Now therefore arise, go over this Jordan, thou and all this people, unto the land which I do give to them.
Unto the what?
Unto the land.
See that? Come on.
Which I do give to them,
Mm-hmm.
even to the children of Israel.
So there you go. So what land is that? That's the land of Canaan, right? So we know that, which is Israel, aka Jerusalem. You see what I'm saying? Aka Judea. So that's a land. So how did the land get up and come out to John? You see what I'm saying? Because it's not actually talking about the land. Lands is just could be known as people sometimes, and people could be known as lands, right? As well as cities. Because a land is a city too. The city of David. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead and read that one more time. The one you brought up, brother.
Con. Joshua chapter 1, verse 2.
No, not that one. Second Ezra.
Salat. This second Ezra chapter 5, verse 3.
If you can receive it. Because we'll be going all day into that. You know, there's a bunch of scriptures that come to mind, but you got it.
Con. Second Ezra chapter 5, verse 3. And the land that thou seest.
See that? That's a sown place. Because we didn't have to build, the land was already built for us. All we had to do is just go get the people out of it. That's why it's known as the land of milk and honey, because they have different resources and things, you know, flowing out of it. You see what I'm saying? It was already set up. One more time on that.
Con.
Mm-hmm.
Second Ezra chapter 5, verse 3.
Yeah.
And the land that thou seest now to have root.
See that? See? See? That proves it right there. And there's tons of scriptures we can get to go into it, but we'll be all night. You got it?
Shalt thou see wasted suddenly.
And if you want to know the scriptures, you can just leave a comment. You see what I'm saying? And maybe brothers do a lesson on it. You see what I'm saying? So, you got it.
Con. Second Ezra chapter 5, verse 3. And the land that thou seest now to have root, thou shalt see wasted suddenly.
See that?
But if the Most High grant thee to live,
so you're gonna see this place wasted what?
Wasted suddenly.
Give me 1 second. This is the real song. You know, those you guys just can't sit, listen to the word. You got an issue. You need to fast. You see what I'm saying? Something wrong with you. If you can't just sit and listen to the word, and you gotta have music and shit, you're not in the right spirit. I'm gonna tell you straight. You got a weak spirit, and you need to fast and pray to come out of that. You don't need no damn music. All that. This the music. Why you think it's called the song, man? You see what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with music, but when it comes to hearing the scriptures, you should just be able to sit and listen to brothers talk. You see what I'm saying? Talk these words and bring out the understanding. That should be music to your ears. Shouldn't need no damn music, man. All right. One more time.
Con.
Mm-hmm.
This is 2 Ezra chapter 5, verse 3.
Mm-hmm.
And the land that thou seest now to have root, shalt thou see wasted suddenly.
That's talking about America, man. See that? What's some of those places? What's that key word?
Suddenly.
There you go, man. Suddenly. Suddenly, suddenly, suddenly. Didn't it just tell us that in 2 Ezra 6 and 22? You see what I'm saying? You can bring that out real quick, and then we're gonna keep moving forward.
Con. The 2 Ezra chapter 6, verse 22.
Mm-hmm.
And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown.
See? Because the land, what's in lands? Seed, root.
Con.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
What's those seeds? People that got all they need. It's like no one expected Kobe to die.
Exactly.
Because Kobe was so rooted in everybody's life. The Kobe jerseys, the Mambas that come out.
Mm-hmm.
That's something heavily rooted. The Lord getting rid of all that. The sown places, man. He here to stay. This here to stay. That's that. You would never thought half the places you see going out of business. And we're going to get some articles too. You see what I'm saying? Did you finish that? Because I'm going to go ahead and go to this Matthew.
Yeah, that's that.
All right. Make sure ain't no more on this. Go ahead, 23.
5 and 23?
Yep, keep going. Watch this.
Con. This is 2 Ezra chapter 5, verse 23.
Mm-hmm.
And said, O Lord, that bearest rule of every wood of the earth.
No, brother. 6 and 23.
It's a lot. This 2 Ezra chapter 6, verse 23.
Mm-hmm.
And the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth.
Man, start at 20. Oh my goodness.
All right, con.
Man. Hold on. Start at 18. Watch this.
This is 2 Ezra chapter 6, verse 18.
Mm-hmm.
And it said, Behold, the days come that I will begin to draw nigh.
See that? This is the spirit of Yahushua, man.
Mm-hmm.
All these things suddenly happening. Yahushua he's a sudden power, man. There's a brother that did a lesson on that. I forgot how he called it. The element of surprise. You see what I'm saying? And then how I looked at it, that's true. Then the angle I seen on it is the suddenness of Yahushua, man. Yahushua real sudden. All of a sudden. Everything all of a sudden. Because really, that's what he went into. But if you look at everything around Yahushua, it's all suddenness. Everything. That's why you keep getting the word suddenly. Because I was going to do a lesson on it. Probably will still do it, Lord willing. But you got it.
Con.
Mm-hmm.
This is 2 Ezra chapter 6, verse 18.
Mm-hmm.
And it said, Behold, the days come.
The days come, in the time, which we just got, right? Come on.
That I will begin to draw nigh.
See that? You still got that Ecclesiastes 3 and 2. Bring that right up. You see, you're going to draw nigh. Because that's showing you when Yahushua comes, it's going to be sudden, right?
Con.
Like he was never on his way. Like he just popped up. That's all the events that point to his coming will play out. Like you might wake up tomorrow and it's martial law.
Behold.
You see what I'm saying? You might wake up tomorrow and everything done hit the damn fan. You see what I'm saying? All the shit hit the fan. Shit everywhere. You like, what the... You see what I'm saying?
Like what we was talking about with the non-essentials. But that's the non-essentials and the essentials just instantly wiped out.
Come on.
This 2 Ezra chapter 6 and 18. And it said, Behold, the days come that I will begin to draw nigh.
Yep.
And to visit them that dwell upon the earth. And will begin to make inquisitions of them. What they be that have hurt unjustly.
See that?
With their unrighteousness.
See? And that's what's a lot of these places, like strip clubs. You see what I'm saying? Shut down. Ain't no strip clubs open no more. And that's hurting people Israelites, left and right, man. Niggas getting shot at the club. You see what I'm saying? That's all become unsown. Jake can't club. Jake would have never thought it'd be a time to come that he or she can't go clubbing no more. That's what's getting ready to come, man. Let me get Isaiah 32 and 9. You got it.
Go ahead. So, and when the affliction of Sion shall be fulfilled,
Talking about Zion, Israel, come on.
and when the world,
And when the what?
the world,
See that same world that disciples asked Yahushua, how will we know it's getting ready to end? Come on.
that shall begin to vanish away,
How? Suddenly. See that? Come on. And what? The society, the routine, the stores, all you people Panera Breads, all you people different places you like to go on the weekend, man, throughout the week. Barnes and Noble's gonna be shut down. That's probably going to be one of the last places to go. Cause why? Cause the Bibles are there, man. You see? Come on.
and when the world that shall begin to vanish away shall be finished, then will
Finished. Don't Jake say that? This place finished, man.
finished, man.
Come on.
Then will I shew these tokens.
See that? And those the signs. He said, so once the world is getting, basically he said when this place finished, he gonna show all these signs. What's some of the signs? Come on.
The books shall be opened before the firmament, and they shall see all together.
Come on.
And the children of a year old shall speak within their voices, and the women with child shall bring forth untimely children of 3 or 4 months old, and they shall live and be raised up. And suddenly,
so a lot of miracles gonna happen during this time. Come on.
and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown.
See that?
The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty.
The what storehouses?
The full storehouses.
You see that? Places that, what's a full storehouse? A full storehouse is a place like Costco's. They bulk sell, man. Now what the hell, how the hell they gonna run out of everything? When they sell you everything at once. You see? That's their idea. And those places everywhere. It ain't gonna be no more bulk shopping. There's not gonna be any more of that, man. Come on.
And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty.
See that? Come on.
And the trumpet shall give a sound.
And what's the trumpet? That's us. Come on. Come on.
Which Salak, which when every man hear it, they shall be suddenly afraid.
Don't it tell us that? And so the Lord's giving us warning, man. All this is clear. Let me get something real quick. Drop all this. I don't even need nothing. Right back to it. This is Amos 3 and 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city? See? What's another word for land? City. He said the land gonna become matter of fact, can we go right back to that second Ezra 5 and 22? I mean not 22, but was it 3? 5 and 3.
Okay. This is 2 Ezra chapter 5 verse 3. And the land that thou seest now to have root, shall thou see wasted suddenly.
See that? So this is Amos 3 and 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city? See that? And the people not be afraid? And what's the trumpet being blown? When shit shutting down, you still got men outside telling you, yeah, the Lord about to kill you niggas. You know what I'm saying? They be like, what the? That's a movie type stuff. That's scary. You like, man, what? You supposed to be afraid. It says, shall that be evil in a city and the Lord have not done it? Because how a lot of these places gonna become unsold? Because they gonna get looted to a damn crisp, man. Nigga loot the store and burn it on fire. Some people spent 40 years on a mom and pop store. You see what I'm saying? Loot the damn place out of all its essentials and supplies and then set the place on fire. That's why the Lord told us to not invest in this place, man. Let's get that real quick. This is about the spirit right now, man. Spirit all over the damn place. But it's all good, you know? Yeah, so 1 second on that one. Go ahead and get that Ecclesiastes at 3 and 2. Come on.
Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 2.
Mm-hmm.
A time to be born
Mm-hmm.
and a time to die.
Start at 1.
Ecclesiastes 3 and 1. To everything there is a season.
Yep. To everything there is a season. Read up a little bit louder. Come on.
Come on. To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven. A time to be born, and a time to die. A time to plant.
A time to what?
A time to plant.
That was the time when the damn devil was loosed out of his damn cage, man. You see what I'm saying? That's, you know, when Esau came out the goddamn caves to wreck, you know, run amok, man. You know, just wreak terror on the whole damn earth. You got it on one more time on that verse.
Ecclesiastes 3 and 2. A time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted.
You see that? And that's that time we in right now, man. So real quick, there's a couple scriptures I do want to get. Real quick, 1 second. I'm seeing if I'm gonna even bring this one out real quick. This is no, let me come back to that one. Alright. So this is 2nd Ezra's. Damn. Actually, let me get my other. I gotta get my other sword, man. If you can, if you can.
Just the sword.
Just the apocrypha. I don't even need it no more. This is 2nd Ezra 16 and
18.
huh?
16 to 18.
What you got? No, I got this one. This is 2nd Ezra 16, and I'm gonna start at 40. Oh my people. You know what? I'm gonna start at verse 35. It says, "Hear now these things and understand them, ye servants of the Lord. Behold, the Lord receive it, the word of the Lord receive it. Believe not the gods of whom the Lord spake. Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack." I mean, slack meaning they not tarry. That's that suddenness right there. Let me keep going. "As when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son within 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb, which pain like not a moment." So that's likened unto the destructions that this place was promised to bring forth. Because let me get Revelation 17 and let's start with 3, I believe. Really, let's start at 1. Come on.
Revelation chapter 17 and verse 1. And there came one of the 7 angels which had the 7 vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither. I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters.
Of the what?
Of the great whore.
You see that? That's a woman. Come on.
That sitteth upon many waters.
That's likened unto a woman, I'll say. You see, in those waters, that goes into the seed of men, which we're going into. You see what I'm saying? So this place has conceived, this woman has conceived mischief that can only bring forth the ultimate destruction. You see what I'm saying? It can only bring forth destruction and murder. You see what I'm saying? Get 18 and he got something. 18 and let's see. Don't slack it. jump down to verse. You got it. Jump down to 5.
18 to 5.
No, this brother.
Come. Revelation chapter 17 and verse 5. And upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery, Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth.
So this is a woman, man. You see what I'm saying? Come on. You got it.
Come. And I saw the woman drunken with the blood.
No, that was it. That was it.
Oh, okay,
That's that verse.
This is Revelations
Come on.
chapter 18, verse 3.
Mm-hmm.
For all nations
Mm-hmm.
have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
See, for all nations have what?
For all nations have drunk
Mm-hmm.
of the wine
Mm-hmm.
of the wrath
Mm-hmm.
of her fornication.
Of whose fornication?
Of her
There you
fornication.
go. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And the kings
Mhm.
of the earth
Mm-hmm.
have committed fornications with her.
Jump to 7.
Kind.
Now watch this.
Revelation chapter 18, verse 7.
Matter of fact, jump to 4.
Kind.
Mm-hmm.
Revelation chapter 18, verse 4.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard another voice
Mm-hmm.
from heaven
Mm-hmm.
saying,
Mm-hmm.
Come out of her,
Mm-hmm.
my people,
Mm-hmm.
that ye be not partakers of her sins.
So that's really talking about the men of the Lord on the earth. You see what I'm saying? Because that's what we saying. We telling y'all to wake the hell up and come out of her. We're likened unto the heavens, man. You see what I'm saying? Now, you got it.
Kind. And that you receive not her plagues.
Of her plagues.
Kind.
Mm-hmm. You got it.
For her sins
Now, read that again. 4. From the ants, lock it.
Kind. Revelation chapter 18 and 4.
Mm-hmm.
And that ye receive not of her plagues.
And her plagues is talking about that birth, that destruction that this place is promised to bring forth, man. And some of the destruction we going into is how these places you're used to going into, they're not going to be here anymore, man. You're not going to be able to go to Menards and build. You're not going to be able to go to Lowe's. You're not going to be able to go to damn, where niggas go? HM. You see H&M. You're not going to go there no more, man. Old Navy's about to be shut down. Starbucks. All these places that's sold, that's a part of your staple, that's rooted in your life. That's your staple. It's people that go to Starbucks every day of the week.
Your Foot Lockers. Finish Line.
Jake still buy jerseys. The mall shut down. That's finished, man. That's sudden. You seen it. You dudes couldn't buy J's no more, man. You couldn't go to the store and buy J's no more for a minute. You know what I'm saying? You probably had dudes that were saying that. You see that? Now let's get to verse 7.
Come on.
So we just proved this place is likened unto a woman. But let's prove it further at 7.
This is Revelation chapter 18, verse 7.
Yeah.
How much she hath glorified herself.
Don't. New York, when it made of this. It's nothing we can't do out here. And you see what I'm saying? All this crap, man. This what you say? The city lights will make you feel brand new. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, these lights will inspire you. All this crap, man. Read that one more time, brother.
Come on.
Yeah.
Revelation chapter 18, verse 7.
New York, finish. Go ahead.
How much
Yep.
she hath glorified herself
Yep.
and lived deliciously.
Mm.
So much torment and sorrow give her.
Why? Because the Lord's going to put, how's this going to happen? The Lord's going to put that spirit on the Israelites, man. You see what I'm saying? Let me get Genesis 49 and 6. He's going to rouse Judah up. That's why everything's being sent around so-called Black Lives Matter, man. You see what I'm saying? Jump in 9. It's like 8.
Genesis chapter 49, verse 8.
Mm-hmm.
Judah, thou art he whom thy brethren shall praise. Thy hand shall be in the neck of thine enemies.
So that's the setup. Judah, thou art he whom thy brethren shall praise. Who is the Judah's brethren? The other Israelites, man. Right? The 11 other tribes, man. Once Judah pop off, That's what's gonna happen to the city, man. All damn hell, man. The sown place is gonna appear unsown, man. You see what I'm saying? Come on.
Thy hand shall be in the neck of thine enemies.
Thine hand shall be in the neck of thine enemies. So they pretty much is telling you all, once Judah do something, all the other brothers gonna do something. They're gonna do that. So he said, thy what?
Thy hand shall be in the neck of thine enemies.
That's promised, man. You already seen exceptions of it with things like the Black Panthers, man. You see what I'm saying? With things like the Young Lords Party. They was inspired, that's so-called Puerto Ricans, that's Ephraim. That's what the Northern Kingdom is known as. Southern Kingdom is known as Judah, the Northern Kingdom is known as Ephraim. Ephraim started the Young Lords Party, in which they said they was inspired off the Black Panthers. Because they're the same damn people. A lot of them you think Judah. You see what I'm saying? But they Ephraim. You can go look it up. All of it, man. Identical. Did exactly what Judah did, man. You see what I'm saying? So that's why Esau makes Judah the worst. But that's not my point. He said, thine hand shall be in the neck of thine enemy, man. So when Judah, everything we're seeing right now is being centered around that. Why? Because Yahweh shies from Judah. You see what I'm saying? And Judah been bringing all these damn places down because of what's being done. You see what I'm saying? You got it.
Con. Thy hand shall be in the neck of thine enemies. Thy father's children shall bow down before thee. Judah is a lion's whelp. From the prey, my son, thou art gone up. He stooped down. He crouched as a lion, and as an old lion, who shall rouse him up.
See that? So that's the time we coming into. Now let's jump back to the previous scripture real quick. What we was just reading.
God. It's Revelation chapter 18, verse 8. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day.
No, you got it.
It's a lot. 7. Revelation chapter 18, verse 7. Salat. How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously. So much torment and sorrow give her.
See that? And so that's what's gonna happen, man. It's gonna be given to her by the Israelites. That's why you got all these things coming out, talking about they coming from the blacks, the Native American Indians, and all this stuff, man. Because they already know what the scriptures is, man. They trying to make you docile, make you go to sleep. It's promised for our people to wake up and take this place down, man. And then you're going to have the damn other nations helping. Those that cleave to the house of Jacob. The whole Isaiah 47 and 9.
Come.
So jumping back to where we was just at, or was you just reading that last? Yeah, you was just reading that last. You got it. Hold that one and then just jump back to what you was just reading.
Come. Revelation chapter 18, verse.
No, before that. Because remember we went into that from the Ezra's.
Okay, come. Well, actually, I believe it was you was at it. Ezra chapter 16.
16 and
8.
No, it was 18. It was like 30.
37.
I was reading. That's right. You're right. This is 2nd Ezra 16 and 7:37. It says, "Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack." You see that? And slacking. And what's some of those plagues, man? These places becoming unsown by Judah, fucking throwing cherry bombs in them and all these type of different things, man. Bringing them down to where you can't go eat anymore. And then that's gonna be also. They're going to be joined by the rest of the Israelite tribes. It says, as when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son. You see, and ultimately this place is going to bring Yahweh coming back. That's really what it's talking about, man. It says, within 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb, which pains when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. This place is going to give birth to the spirit of Yahushua, man, which is prophecy. And that's destruction. She's going to bring forth her own destruction. You know, some woman can die giving birth. You see what I'm saying? This is verse 39. Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth. You see? So that woman is likened unto the earth, a.k.a. the land, a.k.a. the city. What city? The great city. If you can get Revelation 18, and I'm going to start at, this is what we're going to go into. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and get it now. This is Revelation 18 and 18. And cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, what city is like unto this great city? You see what I'm saying? That's what all these people that got boutiques set up. You see what I'm saying? That's managers, district supervisors. That job got you the new Lexus. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You can't take your woman get her nails done no more. She gonna leave you. You gonna go get killed. You weak men out there because you don't know what the hell is going on. They say men's hearts failing them, man. You see what I'm saying? Niggas having heart attacks because they so damn scared. You see what I'm saying? This is 2nd Ezra 16 and 39. Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn. You see, that's that world that's promised to pass away, fade, right? When the Lord is getting ready to visit the earth, as he said, and he's going to do so when the sown places become unsown. The full storehouses become empty. Those are the signs that Yahweh suddenly, because that's the ushering in of the sudden coming of Yahushua. That's why he going to come and the king's going to shut their mouth at them and they're going to see what they didn't consider. You see what I'm saying? Because it's going to be so goddamn fast. I was sitting there thinking last night, I'm like, man, the Lord real dark. You know what I'm saying? I was just thinking about his countenance. I'm like, he dark. You know what I'm saying? I could just see the white woolly hair and how dark his skin truly. Like, you really haven't seen darkness until the angels come. You see what I'm saying? Darkness! You know what I'm saying? That's basically, hey, man, this thing's going to be crazy. It's about to be beautiful. It says, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side. These people finna be hurt. You know how many people about to be hurt? They can't go to Panera Bread no more. They can't sit down and eat no more. They can't go to the bank no more. You can't make that drop off. You boxers, Floyd, he can't go to the bank to record himself going to the bank to count his money and show everybody.
And send it back to the bank.
You niggas gonna be crying, man. Baby, you know, he be stuttering. Baby, we all be stuttering, but baby, how much you need? How much you need? His daughter, you know what I'm saying? Well, the computer 900 and the shoes they 3,000. You know what I'm saying? He just counted out to it like it's nothing. He did that off a bank trip. You can't do that when the bank shut down. And the nigga simply went to a bank. What is it? A Chase. You go these same. It's all simple, man. These people go the same places you go. Sold out. It's all fake. Richest prophet, not in the day of wrath, man. No. You see what I'm saying? It says, "Oh my people, hear my word," right? And make you ready to the battle. And even in those days, it's like, and even in those evils, which is a bad time. That's a bad time. You can't, nothing open for us to even go to. You see what I'm saying? As far as the main stuff is concerned, the Lord's gonna keep his servants good though. We might be in an area to where those places just stay running. You see what I'm saying? But that's why he said be pilgrims, because we're gonna have to. We basically gotta be like nomads. Nomads travel with their cattle to constantly feed. They keep moving to where it's good at. You see what I'm saying? Salakia. Once they eat here, they get what they need here. They move on to the next land. You see what I'm saying? That's how we gonna be, man. That's how I always been in the spirit anyway. Soon as some shit fall off, I'm getting rid of it. You see what I'm saying? I don't need it no more. I'm on to the next thing, because I don't want to wait until there's no more left. You see what I'm saying? I'm already seeing, you know, that's how you got to be, you know, perceptive in the spirit. It says, and even in those evils, be even as pilgrims upon the earth. He that selleth, let him be Slaki, let him be as he that fleeth away. You see? So if you own a store, you need to be trying to get rid of that shit, because you'll get caught up. The Lord, can you bring that out one more time, brother? 2nd Ezra 6:22, man. You can't bring that out enough, man.
Come on.
You got it?
2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 22.
Yeah. Spirit flowing now. Come on.
And suddenly
Yep.
shall the sown places appear unsown.
Suddenly, man. You might be in the place. You see what I'm saying? And the shit get burnt down. How is it suddenly? Well, if you running it up that day, y'all busy or whatever, and the nigga come throw a cherry bomb in that mug, that's it. That's suddenly.
Suddenly.
That's how the news going to
Yeah, you mean ultimately. But yeah, man, you got, and then, you know, like the brother said, ultimately, at the end all be all this shit gonna be gone suddenly. Because when the nukes hit, that's over with, man. You can hang it up. So it says, he that selleth, let him be as he that fleeth away, and he that buyeth as one that will lose. You see, he that occupieth merchandise as he that have no profit by it. You see what I'm saying? And he that buildeth as he that shall not dwell in. You see, so why? Because it tells us in Revelation, the 18th chapter. Let's go ahead and bring that out. Start at verse 7.
God. Revelation chapter 18, verse 7. How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously. So much torment and sorrow give her. For she said in her heart, I sit a queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. Therefore,
Bring that Isaiah out.
Con.
In fact, read that one more time, brother Slocky. And then you got the Isaiah. Watch this.
This Revelation chapter 18, verse 7. How much she glorified herself
40,
and lived deliciously. So much torment and sorrow give her. For she said in her heart, I sit a queen.
And that's you women too. That's the spirit of these women, man. You see what I'm saying? That's the spirit of these women. Because remember, what did they tell you the saying is? She get it from her mama. Jump up to verse, what is that? 18 and 5. The mother of 5. That's it.
17 and 5.
17 and 5. Salaki.
Con. Revelation chapter 17, verse 5. And upon her forehead.
Upon who forehead?
And upon her forehead.
America. See that?
Was a name written. Mystery.
A reputation. Things she's known for. Come on.
Mystery.
Yep. Mystery.
Babylon the Great.
They can't figure this place out, but it's great. Come on.
The mother of harlots and abominations of the earth.
See that? That's your mama. You get it from your mama. Why? Because the TV, the commercials, the different the tastes, the influences of America have destroyed the daughters of Zion, man, to where they filthy now. Bad Girls Club. You see what I'm saying? Tyra Banks.
Cups.
Victoria's Secrets. You see what I'm saying? Women finding out they've been putting RFID chips in bras. You see what I'm saying? Victoria's Secret bras. I'm gonna bring that out. All these women confessing how they finding RFID chips and because they tracking you. You damn dummies. But you learned to be this stupid from this place. And all the women they set up. Oprah talking about she giving everybody in the audience a car, but no one knows how to drive it. You see what I'm saying? Damn dummies. You got it.
Go on.
18.
This Revelation chapter 18.
Verse 8.
Revelation chapter 18, verse 7. How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously.
Yep.
So much torment and sorrow give her.
Come on.
For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen.
Yep.
And am no widow.
See that?
And shall see no sorrow.
See that? Now go ahead and bring that Isaiah 32 and 9 out. Watch this. Matter of fact,
47.
go ahead and bring that Isaiah 47 and 8 out real quick. Watch this.
Isaiah chapter 47 and verse 8. Therefore hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures that dwelleth carelessly.
That sounds like women. That sounds like the spirit of a woman. That's America. You see? And who runs America? So-called white people. Who heavily influences the influences of America? So-called black people. You see what I'm saying? You so-called niggas. You damn Hispanics, Native American Indians, and so-called blacks. Whatever, man. You see what I'm saying? That's the spirit of you. And then what's so spiritual about it, a lot of you dudes, mamas raised you. You see what I'm saying? Man, my mama, so you a woman. You see what I'm saying? Niggas all proud to be raised by their woman. You a fucking, man, go ahead, bro. That shit a curse, bro. You know what I'm saying? That ain't what's up. Cause your mama ain't know shit, bro. She ain't know nothing. Nothing. That's why you dudes suckers. That's why a lot of our males of our nation suckers, bro. Effeminate, soft, don't know how to think straight, act like girls, jealous. You got the trait of women, man. There's not nothing wrong with having emotions. You see what I'm saying? But you dudes is you know, you can't even think straight, man. Little soft dudes walking around, man. Why you say that? You know what I'm saying? Why would you put that on me? Go ahead, man.
Isaiah chapter 47 and verse 8. Therefore, hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly, that sayest in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children.
Don't that sound like our women? You know what I'm saying? Where they get it from? They get it from the mentality of this place. That's the vibration of America. You gonna do nothing to my little baby, Quay. I wish a nigga would. Get all in Jake face like they tough. You really gotta do that women out here like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like dangerous. They just firecrackers, man.
That's it.
Go ahead, you got it.
I was just gonna say I got a witness to that. Let's say when I was younger, my mom, she got mad at me because I wasn't talking to my sister, just because my sister was trying to be on some woman job on being extra. So basically, I just stopped talking to her. She was like, "You're not gonna hurt my baby by not talking to her." I was like, how can you say I'm hurting her if I'm not saying nothing to her?
That's the spirit of America, man. You know what I'm saying? That's that you guys are racist doctrine. You know what I'm saying? Vibration. Cause we don't want to talk with a fool. We racist. Cause we just building our own. We racist. We don't even sit long enough to make sense. How could you really think that your place is not about to be? How could you really think your dwelling places are gonna last forever to all generations when you know how you got it? But you people teach about karma. That word is not found in the Bible. That concept is, but that word is not found in the Bible. So how don't you people got the Murphy's Law and all this other crap?
The law about gravity. What goes up must come down.
You see what I'm saying?
That's
Ain't that the Murphy's Law? That what you put, you get out, you get back what you put in? I think that's the Murphy's Law. Oh, whatever them damn theories is.
It's all the same shit.
Karmic theory is just different names, man. Same crap.
I was just gonna say, in math they use, so they say what you do to one side, you gotta do to the other.
See what I'm saying? So y'all full of crap, man. So you got it. Let's get into it. Let's get into this a little bit. We're gonna get some articles, and that'll be it.
Go to verse 9. Isaiah 47 and verse 9. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment.
It's talking about America. You're gonna give birth. You see what I'm saying? Come on.
I got the Murphy's Law. I remember what it was. Basically, Murphy's Law is when something go wrong, everything else will go wrong.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Yeah.
You get 21 Savage was talking about that shit.
Yeah.
That's what he said he believed in. You see what I'm saying?
That's what they actually Esau got a TV show like literally built upon that. Like the show's actually called Murphy's Law.
That's what it's talking about. He full of crap, man. His doctrine is all out here, man. That's the whole point. You know what I'm saying? He say, how can you really think your dwelling place is gonna continue forever? and you broke all your you don't even follow your own ideologies through. Because Esau profane. If they say this is holy amongst them, Esau, he the same person that's gonna go against it. Just because he's Esau.
Go spit on it.
Yeah.
Try to retract it.
I mean, like they own laws. They don't even hold up their law. These y'all laws. They don't keep them. They don't even keep their own. That's how profane Esau is. You don't even keep your own laws, man. And you got our people following that way of thinking, man. You got it. Or whoever was reading. You got it.
Isaiah 47:9. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment.
See, in a moment. That's that suddenly. See that? In a what?
In a moment.
Boom. See that? Come on.
In one day.
Boom. In one day. All these things. Watch. You got it.
The loss of children.
See that? Your children probably in the goddamn store. Because now we're going into people. You see what I'm saying? Because when you go into the word sown, it takes you into, let me pull it back up real quick. When you go back, I don't want to be, because it's graphic, but pretty much when you go into it, takes you into inseminate, and that goes into the man's seed. You see what I'm saying? So simply, these houses is likened unto people. You see? Because it says there's full storehouses. So it's talking about people. Let me get Zephaniah 1 and 12 real quick. And also, let me get, just since we're on this point real quick. You stay where you at, but let me see if I can think of this other one.
Bring it up.
Go ahead.
This is Zephaniah chapter 1, verse 12.
Yep.
And it shall come to pass at that time.
At what time?
At that time.
Look at the times. Come on.
That I will search Jerusalem with candles and punish the men.
The who?
The men.
We was just talking about men. See that? That's the spirit. Come on.
That are settled.
So-called men. Come on.
That are settled.
They are what?
That are settled.
What does settled mean? Can we get the definition for settled real quick? Pause right there. Let's get that settled. This is the good stuff right here. So you Jakes don't stay around long enough, man. You got it?
It says resolve or reach an agreement about an argument or problem.
No, put settled, not settle. Past tense. Get the word for settled. Because he said settled.
To a point, to fix or resolve definitely and conclusively.
No, that ain't a good one.
I got one.
Gotta be ones that hit, bro.
Placed. Established.
See that? What is he talking about, man? Didn't he say in 2nd Ezra, the 5th chapter, the 2nd verse, the land gonna become unrooted?
Unrooted.
You see that? That's crazy, man. That's nuts. One more time on that, brother.
Con.
No, what you just read.
All right, con.
Yeah.
Settled. Placed. So something that's in place. Established.
That's a root. Come on.
Determined.
Determined to stay here, not come up. See that?
Composed.
See that? See, you good. Now get the word for composed. What does composed mean? Can we get composed? Let's get composed. Let's get composed. Keep moving. Keep composed. Miss it. Just keep going. I was talking about the brother. But you,
I got it.
Bring that,
Zephaniah.
yeah, yep.
Opposed.
It says having one's feelings and expression under control.
See that? They good. We good.
They run it normally. They
Calm.
They say what?
Calm.
They say what?
Calm. Collected. Cool.
I'm cool, bro.
As cool as a cucumber.
He said, no. He said, I know what Christians is, though.
exactly.
They like, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? All right, bro. Watch this.
Con. This is Zephaniah chapter 1, verse 12. And it shall come to pass at that time that I will search Jerusalem with candles and punish the men that are settled on their lees.
See that? And so that means you comfortable, man. If you done rooted yourself, we just read how the Lord said be pilgrims in that time, man. He said, if you occupy merchandise, be as one that shall flee away. You see what I'm saying? If you got a store, you need to be in that mode. Like you don't have to run out at any moment because somebody This place is bound to fall. That's a sown place. Let's go right back to that real quick, man. See the spirit picking up, man. Because a time is coming where you ain't gonna be able to go into these things no more and get it right. We laying a whole map out for when the game start. We know all the spots. You see what I'm saying? For where, okay, this is about to happen here. This is gonna happen here. You see what I'm saying? This is 2nd Ezra 16 and 41. It says, he that selleth, let him be as he that fleeth away. So what you sell usually in the store, in the storefront. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He said to go ahead and get that. 2nd Ezra 5 and 2nd Ezra 5 and 2. It's amazing right now, man. This is amazing.
The 2nd Ezra chapter 5, verse 2.
I can't wait to bring these articles out. Come on.
But iniquity shall be increased above that which now thou seest, or that thou hast heard long ago.
See? So people about to be bad as hell, if you will. That's why it's evil. That's why it's known as evil. See that? Bad time.
That iniquity coming.
Come on.
And the land.
And the what?
And the land.
See that?
That thou seest now.
See that? So that's these people that are taking root. You see what I'm saying? Because the land, what's in land? Men. You see what I'm saying? Men come out of the land. So that's talking about men as well. Watch this.
Kind. And the light.
You got it.
And the land that thou seest now to have roots.
See that? So that's the talking about the seed when it's planted. The land is also likened unto a man, because we read how Jerusalem is a land and it's compared to a people. Jerusalem is a land and it's a city and it's compared to people. You see what I'm saying? The land can also be synonymous for the woman. You see what I'm saying? And we talking, so it's all the same thing. Yeah, we're talking about simply places and people that's settled, that's supposedly locked in, that's good, that's cool, that's composed. They're about to be rooted up. That which is planted is about to be plucked up suddenly. Just how the Lord gave us example of it. Those are all events that point to Yahweh's coming, man. You wake up tomorrow, all hell done broke loose out of nowhere. We was waiting on the election results for people to really show how they feel, and it's here, and it's unbearable. You see what I'm saying? It's like, damn, I can't even go to the store because these niggas acting crazy. That's why you ain't really ready for the day of the Lord. You really don't nobody want the day of the Lord. We want it so we can get the hell out of here. But we know that day, it comes at a price, man.
Right.
You got it.
Kind. 2nd Ezra chapter 5, verse 3.
Yep.
And the land that thou seest now to have root, shalt thou see wasted suddenly.
Yep. So that's why, see, suddenly. So that's likened unto these people that settled and these people in their stores, their ideas, right? That were once ideas that manifested into sown places. You see? Like, perfect, right? A person has a what in their chest? Heart. Right? A person, it consists of what? What it say the life is in the what? In the scriptures. The life is in the what? The blood. You see what I'm saying? Now, just follow me. These places are likened unto people too. Because the seed is the idea. And then they manifest into an entity. You see what I'm saying? What's an EIN number? You see what I'm saying? How do they have an identity? You see what I'm saying? Now watch this. When you go work at places like FedEx, they say they bleed. They bleed purple. You see what I'm saying? So it's deep, man. The Lord not making this. It's not made up, man. All this don't not make sense for don't just make sense for no reason. So he said the sown place is gonna. He said, get that one last part again, brother. Baba Kushai.
I'm gonna just read the whole thing.
Yeah.
2nd Ezra chapter 5, verse 3.
Yeah.
And the land that thou seest now to have root.
So these people, this woman that looks, she good, she in the rain, she won't let you talk to her. All that, man. The dude, he got the lame, you see what I'm saying? Because he got money. You know what I'm saying? You know your brother's better than all these dudes, but they ain't ruling, we ain't ruling. You know what I'm saying? You ain't ruling. You see what I'm saying? Everything for and then we gonna be planted. You see what I'm saying? See, we planted in the spirit right now. It's invisible to everybody, and it's rooting. It's rooting.
Exactly.
The blossoms about to come forth. You see what I'm saying? And then they're gonna see everything we've been about when the night passes. That's the day. You see what I'm saying? When Yahweh shall come. But that's going to a little deeper things, you know. You got it.
Or that thou hast heard, Salat.
You got it.
And the land, so this is on 2nd Ezra chapter 5, verse 3. And the land that thou seest now to have root, shalt thou see wasted suddenly.
If your woman don't believe, your mama don't believe, she good, she comfortable. She like, you tripping. You know what I'm saying? It say, in the land which thou seest now, what it say?
To have root.
See that?
Shall then.
Meaning they're invested in this place. They have confidence in this place. You see what I'm saying? They have confidence in this place, man.
Say what you see now, what you seeing now. To have root. Shalt thou see wasted suddenly.
Yep. All these, so like the brothers just said, now meaning the things that they invested in the things of now. You see what I'm saying? This ain't really now. Right? Physically. They don't see that part until the events start happening. Then the book will be more of now. The more the events take place that we read about and talk about, that's when the book is going to actually become, like, it's getting closer, it's getting closer, it's getting closer. Then it's in front of you. This is all you can think about and see. This is the new standard. Now, we it. You know what I'm saying? We the it now. You see? We're planted. This is the took root, because when it take root, it's getting deeper and deeper. It's getting closer and closer to what it needs to be.
That's another thing. That root from a seed, it's down there before you see the plant. So the root establishes itself the whole time it's been there. So the whole time is already what's going on is already here. You know, it's just root. It's in the ground right now, but it's gonna pop up suddenly. If you deal with plants, that's how it happened. Suddenly, you just a day later, you know what I'm saying? That plant popped out the ground.
They said a day. Look, suddenly.
But that root's always been there. And it said the things that you see rooted, so that's what you're seeing now. We able to see it because we know it's rooted and it's already established or settled, you know?
People got careers and shit. You see what I'm saying? Men of the Lord don't really got careers because we be having to quit jobs, want to fire you. You see what I'm saying? We got to be his pilgrims. We're not invested in nothing. We just survive. You see what I'm saying? That's how our lifestyle is, man.
We invested in the future.
We like roll. Let me go ahead and get this. This is 2nd Ezra 16:41. He that selleth, let him be as he that fleeth away. Why? Because suddenly, these things that you sell in the storefront, that's something that's sold. That's something that has taken root. That's something that you invested in the place you at, which is the worst place could be America. That's the worst land that all people of the earth have sold their ideas. I want to start a motor company. I want to start Damon Dash Oil. You see what I'm saying? Man, look, bro. If you had understanding, every day you like this the oil. You see what I'm saying? This the oil you sell on your shelf. Every day you looking outside. You know what I'm saying? This how you supposed to be in the spirit. You soon as, cause you constantly looking. You know what I'm saying? You hear, then you hear. You back and forth. Soon as you see that first potential riot, you ready to run out the goddamn store. Cause you gonna die in there. Not only is the place gonna become unsold, but you gonna be unsold. That's why the Lord wants us to separate from this world and not be careful for nothing. Your most favorite possession, you probably lose. You see what I'm saying? You gotta be willing to let all that shit go, man. That's what a pilgrim is gonna do. You see what I'm saying? This is so it says, and he that buyeth as one that will lose, and he that occupieth merchandise as he that have no profit by it. You see why? Because riches. That place getting you rich, but riches do what? They don't profit in the day of wrath. You see what I'm saying? When they come through with those cherry bombs, when Esau, he mad at everybody in this district because no one's keeping the coronavirus 6 feet. You know what I'm saying? Stores, dude got his store shut down. The Salt Bay dude. Salt Bay got his short hit. The dude that be doing the dropping the salt on the steak. He was in there. This Jake, so funny, and she almost got judged by her boyfriend. Well, the Lord's gonna have her boyfriend, her husband, judge her, cause she in there twerking in front of Salt Bay. I'm talking about everything, and he recording it. He smiling and stuff. You know what I'm saying? The Salt Bay dude. He recorded. She twerking in front of him cause it's his restaurant. You see what I'm saying? Nobody even know who that dude was. Cause dude big, man. He owned restaurants. Like he made that a real thing. Diddy, all these dudes that's deeply rooted, right? Subscribe to him because he's becoming a real thing. He actually cooks great steak. You see what I'm saying? So Jake go there and that's the standard. That's the high degree. Everybody eat there. Man, dude seen this girl outside the window at the door twerking. He was beating on the door. They had to hurry up and cut the video off. They don't know what happened. She was.
Jake came in and stormed.
I'm talking about she right in front of the door twerking in front of him. You know what I'm saying? Little short. You know what I'm saying? And then they end up shutting Salt Bay's restaurant down because of that. Because this was during the coronavirus. This happened like a couple months ago.
Listen, yeah, we see that nobody's wearing any masks in this video.
It happened in Boston. You can look it up. It happened in Boston. He got a restaurant in Boston. That's a soul place. You know how many people go there? You know how many athletes and rich millionaires and billionaires are invested in him because he's taking root.
Listen, you look at his Instagram. That's all he got pictures with all these billionaire Edomites.
Roots. You see what I'm saying? Heavily rooted. That's the thing that's sold that's gonna become unsold suddenly. See, that was sudden. They shut the whole place down. So you that own these other little places, let that be an example to you. Esau come through because you ain't keeping the thing. They come in cracking skulls. You see what I'm saying? They board your place. They don't even let you do it. They boarded it.
They boarded up for you. You ain't going back in.
Yo, exactly. Then they tell you right. Tell you ain't going back in. So let's go ahead and go back to what we was reading before all this. I think you had Revelation 18 and you had the Isaiah 47. I forget which verse you left off. Go ahead. It's beautiful. I got some in Matthew too. And then we got to get that Isaiah. You know what I'm saying? Because we're going to end this with the women. And I also want to get this article. See how much time we got left. We try to do this in like 10, 15. Come on.
Come on. Revelation chapter.
No, he got it.
Come on. It's a lot, guys.
Isaiah chapter 47 and verse 9. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment.
See that?
In one day. The loss of children.
That's a store. That's something that has taken root. That's land. See what I'm saying? Because it tells you in 2nd Ezra, so like it tells you in Wisdom of Solomon, because the woman compared to the land, right? It tells you right here real quick. Let me get it real quick. This Wisdom of Solomon, it's going to be quick. Wisdom of Solomon 7. Wisdom of Solomon, and I'm going to start at verse 1. I myself also am a mortal man, like to all, and the offspring of him that was first made of the earth. What is the earth? The land. When you look up earth in Hebrew, it's the eretz. That's usually how I remember it. In the modern Hebrew, the eretz or aratazah, is because it's pronounced, technically different. But eretz is earth, but it means land. When you look up the meaning of it, right? And it says, so that's land. Now watch this. It says, and in my mother's womb, see that? Was fashioned to be flesh in the time of 10 months, being compacted in blood of the seed of man. You see that? And the pleasure that came with sleep. So there you go, man. So it says, the woman, she's likened unto the land, man. And the man is likened unto the seed. You see? Period. Earth. That's why they got the thing in the 5 percenters that's called earth and gods. The gods is the men, the earth is the women. You see what I'm saying? That all point back here. You got it. Just wanted to hit that point. Yeah, go ahead.
I was just going to say to the point that you had made before about this 47 and 9, where it says the loss of children, right? And how you were saying a woman's kids might be in the store in the Margot Dam, right? I was just thinking, you look at Jake's, you know what I'm saying, in the world right now, right? That said, the moms, they had their kids run to the store real quick, grab something while they're in the car, you know what I'm saying, talking it up loud on the phone with their girls type job, not doing nothing. Then they go run in type job, seeing their babies dead. Oh, my babies, my babies.
And we're gonna go into this right here. This is these chains are permanently chain stores, right? Meaning they're all connected. These chains are permanently closing the most stores in 2020. And if you see, they look like bandos in the hood, if you will. See what I'm saying? So this is a quick article we'll get. But you got it.
Isaiah 47 and 9. Mm-hmm. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day. The loss of children and widowhood.
See, widowhood, man. This place is gonna be without buyers. You see what I'm saying? That's pointing to that too. You see, because your children, they're taught by you. You see what I'm saying? And that's what is talked about in Matthew real quick. So we can go ahead and get this out the way. This is the one I'm holding. This is Matthew 13, right? And who taught you how to teach? The so-called white man. So you're hand in hand with the people that's getting ready to go. This is Matthew 13 and 18. Hear ye therefore the parable of the sower. You see? It says, when anyone heareth the word of the kingdom and understandeth it not, then cometh the wicked one and catcheth away that which was sown in his heart. Meaning taught to him. Right? You teach somebody about the kingdom, what it takes to get in it, how it may be, you know, when it's going to come. You see what I'm saying? How we know it's coming, where will it be? Right? That's you teaching someone you teaching that to somebody. All of that is within is nutshelled in the seed. You dropping a seed on somebody, right? So it says, so when a person go on to not understand it, it says, then cometh the wicked one and catcheth away that which was sown in his heart. This is he which received seed by the wayside. Now we're gonna jump down real quick. It says, let's jump to 23. It says, but he that receiveth seed into the good ground is he that heareth the word. See, that's the ground, right? And understandeth it, which also beareth fruit and bringeth forth, some in 100-fold, some 60, some 30. You see what I'm saying? And another parable put he forth, saying, because I'm just jumping around, parable put forth unto them, saying, the kingdom of heaven is likened unto a man which sowed good seed in his field. You see, there go that land, right? And the field, it tells you right here in verse 31, so like you're not for 31, 38, the field is the world. You see? The good seed so this field is a society, right? The world, the society. Because when you look up that word society, when you look up this word world right here, it should be cosmos, right? When you go into cosmos, it goes into organization. It goes into society, right? And what's in a society, right? A functioning economy, which is usually brought about by different ideas that turn into businesses, right? People selling things, right? Which is commerce, the whole idea of good, right? Or trade, if you will, right? Pretty much. The hell I was about to say, pretty much, that's the businesses. The businesses that all these different CEO owners, different ambitious dudes and women wanted to manifest. You see, they want to act on. So America became sold, right? America was once a field, right, of ideas, and they turned it into a prospering city with slaves. which were the so-called blacks, Hispanic, and still are so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, right? And then all these, and it was orchestrated by the so-called white man, right? The fake Jews, who are the Edomites, led by the Amalekite tribe of the Edomites, right? They brought forth all these different businesses you see today. All of these businesses and businesses you see on TV, all Sown places. You never expected Rap City to end, BET to end. People, you never think MTV would end. You wouldn't think different movie companies would end. Paramount, Fox. Have you all know those are all ideas that were sold, right, in the field of America, in the world of America, and that world belongs to because that world belongs to the so-called white man. They were all sold by the so-called white man because this is his world. You see what I'm saying? So it says, jumping back up, it says, this is Matthew 13 and 24. And parable put he forth unto them, saying, the kingdom of heaven is likened unto a man which sowed good seed in his field. You see? But while men slept, his enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat and went his way. So that's the damn devil coming, dropping his doctrine on people. You see what I'm saying? Because it tells you right here in 38, the field is the world, the good seed are the children of the kingdom, but the tares are the children of the wicked one, meaning they learned from the so-called white man. That's all you women that think you ain't gonna know the loss of children, that think you niggas think you good, you think you invested, you old jakes, you old bottles out there, telling your kids they wrong because our generation is the one waking up to the truth, more so. You see what I'm saying? You were sold by the devil. The devil taught you. All you know is a seed that's been planted on you by the so-called white man Esau. You see that? The enemy that sold them is the devil. See that? The harvest is the end of the world, and the reapers are the angels. You see what I'm saying? As therefore the tares are gathered and burned. So that would be you. If you were sold by the so-called white man, you still thinking like the so-called white man, you don't think America's gonna end. Guess what? You would be a tare. You see what I'm saying? And you probably an Israelite. Don't matter though. So therefore the tares are gathered and burned in the fire. You might die in a storefront because you don't think Burberry is ever going to end. Migos did it for the culture. You see what shall it be in the end? So as therefore the tares are gathered and burned in the fire, so shall it be in the end of this world. A lot of you ain't going to die by a nuke. You're going to die in a storefront. You're going to get caught in the store. It's going to catch on fire. That's going to happen. Slews of events to just bring this will, man. So that's all I wanted to get on that. You was reading something before I got this.
This is Isaiah chapter 47 and verse 9.
Wow, watch this. Come on.
But these two things shall come to pass.
Come on.
But these two things shall come to thee in a moment.
Right? So that's America and you people that's been sold by America. You see what I'm saying? The Edomites that taught you, right? The Edomites that built this place. They about to lose all their stores and all their shoppers. And we're going to get that at Revelation, the 18th chapter. Come on.
In one day.
In what?
In one day.
Suddenly. Because that's the spirit of prophecy. That's how your house shall move. Come on.
The loss of children.
The loss of children. You're going to lose, actually, you're going to lose kids. And you're going to lose those. So technically, that was my point of getting that. When you teach somebody, you drop a seed on them. You see what I'm saying? What did it say? The loss of who?
The loss of children.
Now watch this. This is Matthew 13 and 37. And he answered and said unto them, he that sowed the good seed is the Son of Man. The field is the world. The good seed are the children of the kingdom. But the tares are the children of the wicked one. You see that? One more time on that.
Mm-hmm. Isaiah 47 and 9. Mm-hmm. These two things shall come to thee in a moment, one day.
Watch this.
The loss of children.
There you go. The loss of children. Why? Because these are the same children that would be considered tares and gathered and burnt in the fire. Because they were so made to believe that they was cool and comfortable. They was leased. They was settled on their leaves. And you was an Israelite the whole time. You gonna so it's talking to Esau right here. But his children will be everybody he taught. You see that? That's you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians that think this a game. You women that think we look crazy, you're gonna be looking for us in that day. You're gonna die a horrible death. Let me be the first to tell you. Go ahead.
And widowhood.
See that? And widowhood. Because when you're a widow, your husband died. Guess what? Your husband gonna be somewhere trying to buy a goddamn Gucci wallet, and he gonna die in the damn storefront. I got something on that real quick. This is a matter of fact. I got a couple on that. I might bring Isaiah 32 and 9 out. So the loss of widowhood is talking to America, ran by Esau, the so-called white man, the fake Jews, right? They're gonna have a loss. They're gonna lose their children. Everybody they taught, all they sheeple. People gonna stop going out because they hearing this truth. People gonna stop going out because they dying. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna lose your shoppers, and it's really gonna be because of him. You see what I'm saying? You said you got something?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's Second Ezra, it's chapter 15, started 47. Woe be unto thee, thou wretched, because thou hast made thyself like unto her.
See that?
And hast decked thy daughters in whoredom.
Where you at?
15 to 47.
Okay, Kyle, I think that was where I was trying to get to. Not that one, but that chapter. You got it.
Hast decked thy daughters in whoredom, that they might please and glory in thy lovers.
Yep, because that's talking about you goddamn heathens out there. That's talking about Moab, I believe. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? You damn idiots, man. You trying to make yourself like this place. This place is written to be unsold. So you're gonna pass away, like the brother just said, man. It's a specific scripture that goes into this, man. You gonna become a widowhood.
It's the next verse. I think that's another one.
Yeah, it's one in there, but it's a better one in Isaiah. It's outright said in Isaiah, because Isaiah talking to these goddamn women. One more time on that, brother. Kabar.
Isaiah chapter 47 and verse 9. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood.
Let me get that. This is second Ezra. Matter of fact, you can get. I got it. This second Ezra 48, 15 and 48. Thou hast followed her that is hated in all her works. You get it from your mama, right? And in inventions. Therefore saith God, Yahweh Bashmiel Shah, I will send plagues upon thee. See? Widowhood, poverty, famine, pest, sword, and pestilence, to waste thy houses with destruction and death. Now that was talking about the so-called, really you gonna fall victim to it too, Jake, but that's talking about Asia. You know what I'm saying? But that's what's gonna happen to you. You know? It's a specific one I wanna get, you know. Man, this is crazy. I was just reading this. See if the brother got something on the comic book. I'm sure he been throwing up fire. You got it, bro.
The loss of children and widowhood. They shall come upon thee in the perfection for the multitude of thy sorceries, and for the great abundance of thine enchantments.
And for the what?
And for the great abundance of thine enchantments.
So that's why it's going to happen to you. You see what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and get that Revelation 18. You see what I'm saying? I got something real quick. It was a little bit more of it, but we finna close out. Time going. Getting away from us.
Con.
Yeah, go ahead and get
This is Revelations chapter 18, verse 7.
Hold on, brother.
Con.
Go ahead and finish that to 11. Matter of fact, to what's 12? All the way through 12.
Okay.
Come on.
Isaiah 47 and 10. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness. Thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee.
You see that? And that's what you think. These women walking around thinking the Lord ain't gonna deal with them. You stripping and all this other crap. You see what I'm saying? Like the Lord don't see you. Because we already know this talking about America, but we got to show you this how this relates to you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians out there, man. America's finished. These Edomites is done. This is talking to you though. Let's keep going. Come on. So you gonna come on? You got it.
Come. It hath perverted thee.
See, so you perverted, man. Come on.
And thou hast said in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me.
You be talking to your men like that, like the Lord won't replace you. You think you something you're not, and that's gotten from the doctrine. That's how America thinks. That's why it's gonna be destroyed. See that? Come on.
Therefore shall evil come upon thee.
See that? A bad time. Come on.
Thou shalt not know from whence it riseth.
You see? This is going to come out of nowhere because that's that fade. That's that suddenness. You see what I'm saying? That's that suddenness. Come on.
And mischief.
And what?
And mischief.
Come on.
Shall fall upon thee.
See? It's going to come to you.
Thou shalt not be able to put it off.
Because it tell you that can one short, that's the spirit of you can't stop the spirit of your Yahushua coming, man. He said, can one stop the bow that shot of a strong archer? Can you stop a bullet Yahweh Bashem Yahushua shot? You might as well hang it up, man. You might as well go back to the spirit world. Go ahead.
And desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know.
And that's desolation. You taking out of your leggings, your damn Mercedes truck, your Coach purse, your goddamn Sephora store, all these different places you go, man. All these places is written to be unsold, man. And that Fenty, that's gonna make you unsold. Goddamn, where else do these women shop at? What's that? Supernova or some shit, something I call Nova. I think it's like some jeans or something like that. You ain't all that's done, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't supposed to be wearing pants. You learned that from America. Now how stupid y'all look when y'all try to wear a woman-fitted suit next to a grown man with a suit on, when he already looks stupid. You see what I'm saying?
They call it a pantsuit.
Man, go ahead, bro.
Isaiah 47 and so let me finish this. It says, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. Stand now with thine enchantments.
Stand now. The Lord saying, stand now. Pick it up a little bit. Stand now. You see what I'm saying? The Lord says, stand now, man. You ain't gonna be able to stand in that day. You go about, what's good now? What's up now? I got something real quick. This is Proverbs. Get this real quick. Proverbs 1. Woo. Proverbs 1 and 22. And it reads, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity, and scorners delight in the scorning, and fools hate knowledge. So you said, that's why he said, stand now. You see what I'm saying? Man. Let me get that real quick. This is Micah. Micah 7. And 10, it says, then she that is my enemy shall see it. You see that? And shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, thy God, thy power? Mine eyes shall behold her. Now she shall be trodden down as the mires of the street, And that's talking about garbage, man. None of the things, your way not going to work no more. Our way going to prevail. You see what I'm saying? Then you're going to be looking. That damn G-Wagon get flipped over. That Porsche get flipped the hell over. That damn hat with the weave underneath it blow right off your head. You see what I'm saying? You get blew up in a damn store. That's what the Lord can do, man.
Stand now.
Stand now with thine enchantments, man. Because enchantment, when you go into the word enchantment, it goes into pretty much what it's talked about in Ecclesiastes 7:28, man. Enticement, I believe. Seduction. You see what I'm saying? And that's the spirit of America. These commercials, that's enchantment. You see what I'm saying? That's how these women think. Seduce you. You ain't no good, but you trying to dress in the most seductive way. To get you a simp nigga. You know what I'm saying? Thirst trapping and all that. That's enchantment. Stand out. They ain't gonna work in that day. Cause these dudes gonna be having heart attacks, and the men of the Lord gonna be put up. They ain't looking for you.
The woman gonna be trying to grab onto what the elders say.
Yeah, man.
Knock him out.
You better hope you get saved, man. You know? To have a purpose. Let me go ahead and get this. This is Isaiah 32:9. It says, "Rise up, ye women that are at..." Matter of fact, go ahead and finish that. What you got? Where you at?
12.
Go ahead and finish.
Isaiah 47:12. Stand now with thine enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries.
You got many ways to get people. Esau. And then you taught all your children to do thus. Which is these women. These Israelite women and these men. Come on.
Wherein thou hast labored.
Jake, crack. Don't you know the bank's closing, Jake? So the dark web is done. You see what I'm saying? Cracking cars over with.
Man.
So stand now with thine enchantments, man. You can't hustle more. They gonna damn Instagram talking about some. You want to turn $100 into 1,000? Nigga sending you money. That shit over with, man. Don't you know they taking down all the cash registers? So the goddamn where people go cash their checks at in Walmart, the little customer service, wherever that place at.
Money center.
Yeah, the money center. They getting rid of that, man.
Currency exchange.
They taking all the cash registers down as we speak, and they putting it. Walmart gonna be self-serve. That's what the dark winter is going into, man. You see what I'm saying? You work at Walmart during the day and you hustle at night. You see what I'm saying? You strip at night. You crack cars at night. I'm just doing this for my show. This is my cover up, bro. Look, bro. Show you his gram. Exactly. And you know what I'm saying? You should get some money with me, bro.
Well, like you said, enticing.
Yeah.
Trying to entice you.
Trying to seduce you. The hell out of here, man. Come on.
It's Caesar.
Yeah, come on.
It says, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth.
See that? You learned, look, what youth? The children. Woo! See that? See that? Man, bro. He said the children, the tares that sold them, those that were sold, these are children of the wicked one, man. The devil sold them. They're going to be gathered and burnt. You're going to die in a store that's written to be marked off. All right? So let me go ahead and get this. That's it on that?
A little more. It says, and so be thou shalt be able to profit, if so be thou mayest prevail.
You see that? If it's good, it's going to prevail. The Lord said you're going to, that's what I was getting. That's it? Watch this. It says, this is Proverbs 1:5, 1:24. Because ye have refused, I have stretched out my hand, and no man regarded. But ye have set at naught all my counsel, and will none of my reproof. Man, the Lord don't know how to get no money, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's Jake can say that. You know what I'm saying? Jake basically show that and say, also I will laugh. Look, I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. She can't go get her hair done no more. She can't go get the Brazilian wax or the damn whatever sew-in they get. Is a Brazilian sew-in. I don't know whatever y'all be doing, man. You see what I'm saying? Jake, man, more red bottles, bro. You know what I'm saying?
The box braids.
All that crap, man. You see? He says, I will also laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. You can't go get those braids to cover your bald head up no more from the Jamaicans, because Benjamin getting put to death too. You know what I'm saying? Benjamin can't go to Benjamin no more. You know? It says, when your fear cometh as desolation and your destruction as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. Everybody gonna be blowing the Lord up. You know what I'm saying? Like, Lord, pick up, man. You know what I'm saying? They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. Lord got it. That's that new song, that new number. It says,
They were trying to figure it out.
For that they hated. This is serious though. You know what I'm saying? It's funny, but this shit's serious, man. This shit is serious. It says, for that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord. They will none of my counsel. They despise all my reproof. Therefore, he said, if it's a prosperous way, it's gonna do good for you. So he said right here, therefore shall they eat the fruit of their own way and be filled with their own devices. But if which is vanity is empty. How can you get full off that? You can't. So you're finished. You're going to be fucked in that day. So this is Isaiah 32:9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. You see what I'm saying? Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. That's the men talking. Give ear unto my speech. You see? Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail. The gathering shall not come. What's the vintage? That old way, man. When you want that old thing back, the vintage, everything you got used to, right? The way you grew up, your normal routine, your old routine, it's gonna fail. It's not gonna prevail anymore. You ain't gonna be able to go get this done and have this and call this dude and he hit you up and you just go over, you know what I'm saying? You crash here and then you slide to the next dude. It ain't all that's done, man. Because all them niggas gonna be dead. This is give ear to my speech. Salakia. For the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Tremble. He said, tremble, ye women that are at ease. That's that settled upon their leaves. That's that comfortable. You see what I'm saying? You about to be unsold because you're a house. You're a full storehouse. You see what I'm saying? You're highly exalted. That's talked about in Isaiah 40th chapter, man. You see what I'm saying? This is trouble ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare. You see, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. You see, why? Because you have the appearance that you're good. This is Isaiah 40:4. Every valley shall be exalted. So like it, every valley shall be, look, that's people that's low. So that's why he's telling you to strip you and make you bare. That's why I made the lesson about emptying, having your bag empty. It says every valley shall be exalted and every mountain and hill shall be made low. That's what you will be likened unto, because you're full. You're likened unto a full storehouse. So the Lord got to switch everything around. If this place full, he ain't going to leave stuff in the place. He going to empty the damn shelves. If this place empty, he going to build that place up. You see what I'm saying? It says, and the crooked shall be made straight, and the plain, and the Salakia, and the rough places plain. You got it. Revelation 18.
Come.
We'll close out on this. I got an article too.
This Revelation chapter 18, verse 7. How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously.
So let's start the article as we read through this. This is on moneywise.com. It says, these chains are permanently closing the most stores in 2020. Macy's, Pier 1, and other retailers are shutting down large numbers of stores for good. See that? This is by Doug Whiteman. This is put out October 13 in 2020. America's stores were in rough shape even before the coronavirus hit, but the pandemic has worsened the toll on the traditional retailers. You got it. You read that again.
Come. Revelations 18:7.
It's beautiful.
How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously.
Man, it say forecasters say businesses will never go back to normal, as many shops have had an impossible time coming back from this year's long lockdowns. You got it.
So much torment and sorrow give her
a record 9,500 500 stores went out of business in 2019, which seemed massive. But as many as 25,000 could shut down permanently. In 2020, mostly in malls. That's what Jake be in.
Right.
What's next to the mall? Marshalls. You see? Says the estimate from the core site research. So far in 2020, more than 8,000 retail locations have gone dark for good. Woo! Core site says. You got it.
For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow.
See, that's the same her. Now Isaiah 47. Here are the, you got it? A little more on it.
And shall see no sorrow.
That's it.
God.
Here are the major retailers that are permanently closing. Then look how they put permanently in bold letters.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My phone down, so you probably can't see it. See that? It's in bold letters.
Bold black letters.
It said, here are the major retailers that are permanently closing the most stores in 2020, starting with the biggest announcements. Number 1, GNC. Stores closing in 2020 up to 1,200. So that's those seeds that's dispersed, that was distributed amongst all the land. And the land is the field, aka is known as a field too. And the field is the world. That's the society. So this fucking society is crumbling, man. The economy is finished. The world of Esau is over with. You seeing it happen. Let me go ahead and finish this up. It says GNC, which has been selling nutrition and diet products since 1935, is slimming down in a big way. It says the vitamins and supplements retailers has filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. And says it will close 800 to 1,200 of its stores. The company operates 7,300 or 7,300 stores around the world. You see, so that's a big amount, man. It says including 3,600 standalone stores in the U.S. So if they lose those 3,000 stores in the U.S., GMC don't even exist no more. Because that's over half. Matter of fact, that is half. No, matter of fact, that's over half. That's crazy. So a little under half, a little over half. It says stand alone in the locations of Salaki, stand alone in the U.S. and another 1,600 mini GNCs within Rite Aid pharmacies. I think all those places, them the first places to get looted, because those right in the hood.
Exactly.
You got it.
Con.
You know what? We're going to have finished. In a statement to customers on its website, GNC explains that it has been under financial pressure the last few years, but was making progress toward paying down its debt and keeping up with online competition. And that's another thing that's shutting these stores down. See, Esau's Wonders is in his own world. People don't got to go to the damn storefront no more because everybody online with it. See what I'm saying? So we was just going into this the other night. His place, he built his place to fall. His ideologies does not line up with the endurance. He does not build to last. You see? He builds to get away and be sneaky momentarily.
I got something.
Go ahead.
This Proverbs chapter 6, verse 14. Frowardness is in his heart. He devises mischief continually. He soweth discord.
See, he soweth, there go that soweth. He soweth discord. And when you get that discord, it means to break up. You see what I'm saying? To separate. So that's why, who is he in debt to? You see what I'm saying? Himself. He's going, Mark Zuckerberg, stay in court. You see what I'm saying? This is his world though. Why? Because he sold discord. They sold things that's going to create separation between them. Edomites, that's what they do. You see what I'm saying? You can't already run the world and then not give the rest of your people the money. You see what I'm saying?
That's the last lesson.
fucking man, these people is crazy. This is I got something real quick.
Mm-hmm.
This is Proverbs 8:18. Riches and honor are with me. Yeah, durable riches and righteousness. You see what I'm saying? So the so-called white man is bound to go broke because he don't have durable riches. He doesn't subscribe to the ideology of Yahweh. Lesson. Went into the last lesson. It says, my fruit is better than gold, yeah, than fine gold, and my revenue than choice silver. I lead in the way of righteousness. You see, he do it the right way. He gonna teach you how to sow for abundance to forever have. You see what I'm saying? It says, in the midst of the paths of judgment, that I may cause those that love me to inherit substance, and I will fill their treasures. See what I'm saying? And I'm gonna get this too. You know, I'm gonna hold off on that.
It's a little bit more on this too. It says, therefore shall his calamity come suddenly.
That's sudden, man.
Suddenly shall he be broken without remedy.
See, because discord brings breaking. See, he's already separated, and then his place being broken down. It has to be. Because he built the town with blood, man.
Then it says without remedy. And it says they not coming back. They shut down for good.
And it tell us that too in what's that? Isaiah, matter of fact, back up with the brother Sown real quick. This is Jeremiah 51:8. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her. Take balm for her pain. If so, she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, you see, and let us go everyone into his own country. For her judgment reaches unto heaven and is lifted up even to the skies. You see what I'm saying? This is a baby that is gonna come out and is gonna kill her. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You giving birth to Stewie Griffin. You know what I'm saying? He gonna succeed with killing you. You know? You giving birth to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah destroying. And all you people that's joined up to this place and been sold by this place, you got your little you got degrees on your wall that says the so-called white man taught you, basically. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The angels watching your house. Your house is gonna be one of the first ones to go when this shit kick off. You know what I'm saying? Second Ezra tell us that people gonna be getting their houses robbed and spoiled. See that? And you in there with still sitting under your plaques. Bachelor's degree from PhD from, I did 2 years here, I did 3 years here, I did 4 years here. I got my PhD online in your office. All you slaves. You're not a boss. Get us out this situation then. Damn dummies. This is let me go ahead and finish this, man. However, the COVID-19, Esau can't even stop himself from coming out of power. How the hell you got power then? And you doing what he do and think what he think. However, the COVID pandemic created a situation where were unable to accomplish our refinancing and abrupt change. You see, they were unable to accomplish our refinancing. Meaning to finance it again. They can't refinance it.
No remedy.
See? Can't be healed. You can't, it's no balm for Babylon, man. You see? And then that's that wound. Because when you got a wound is split. It's basically when your skin split open. Your flesh split open. One side to this side, the other side to this side. It separates. That's what Esau's ideology brings forth. Separation. Discord. Broken up. You see what I'm saying? And then we just compare these businesses to humans. The business being a manifestation of their idea, which will be the seed. And then it's set up on the land, which is the earth. Likened unto the woman, which helps bring it forth. You see what I'm saying? and then you come up with slogans talking about how your place breathe. I mean, it bleeds orange. We bleed orange here. We bleed red here. It got an identity number, an EIN. You see what I'm saying? So that's that wound. That's why your place is gonna be wounded, because it's likened unto a place. All these businesses separated from each other. You planted GNC, right? But with the ideology behind it, it cut itself as soon as you planted it. To where you got 1,200 separating, right? Separating from the other side of the flesh. That's a wound that can't be healed. Stitches, staples, neosporin, none of that's gonna do it for you. Witchcraft, none of that. You see that? Your witchcraft won't work this time around. So anyway, let me go ahead and get this, and we go ahead and get this when we close out. It say.
So I was gonna get this before you go.
Yeah, I just had a little bit.
No, go ahead.
Okay. This however, the COVID-19 pandemic created a situation where we were able to accomplish our refinancing, and the abrupt change in the operating environment had a dramatic negative impact on our business. The company says, you got it.
Okay, so this is to back it up with the degrees. A War of Israel. He dropped Psalms 62:9.
There it is.
Surely men of low degree are vanity, and men of high degree are a lie.
You can't get nothing out of it. You see, you can't get nothing out of not being on the level. And then and it say what? And a man of what?
A man of high degree are a lie.
It's a lie, because it's not actually the true way. It's not the righteous way.
And that's more separation also. So like
those degrees not gonna bring you durable riches. You see what I'm saying? You got these plaques on your wall, but you still in debt to them. And they just pieces of paper behind frames. You still in debt. That piece of paper costs you money you can't put in your pocket right now. You making $60,000 a year, but to pay this one back, you got an $80,000 loan. The other ones, I can do these in a year, but this is just one I got. They probably got $3,000 on this one, $6,000 and $1,000 on that one. But this one's $60,000. And it goes up with interest. And then you already got expenses. And then I seen something earlier where it was talking about these people trying to figure out in the suburbs why they tax properties keep increasing. You damn dummy, because the dollar losing value. That's what inflation is. You see inflation every year. When you got to pay more money on your rent, that's inflation. Why does that happen? Because the dollar loses value. So we need more of them.
Price go up.
It's not that valuable. $1 is not as valuable as it was the year before. So that's why you can buy less with it. You see what I'm saying? So you have to give them more of them, because it does showing you it lost value. Ultimately, they're finna get rid of the dollar. Tax profit. So you see, the so-called white man taught you to buy a place that you would never truly own, because you got to pay for tax property. And if you don't keep making the money to pay for it, you can't keep it. But you paid for the house. You fucking people dumb, man. He got you with that college shit. He got you with that mortgage shit. He got you with all that shit. I seen you through all that shit. All of my whole fucking life, bro. All that shit fake as hell, man. We Jake. We supposed to be Yaquad. You supposed to see a damn hustle, man. And come to find out, it's all true. That's a wound, man. You playing the wound when you go get a mortgage. People on YouTube tell you this shit. Don't ever get a mortgage, man. That's death. That's a death trap. Ever. You spend $200,000 out your pocket, man. You build a house to still pay tax property. If you don't make $8,000, most tax property is $8,000 a year. So you just need to come up with a usual check. But if you lose your job, you can't keep the house. And you might lose your house over missing $800. That's how crazy it is, man. If it's that good for you. That's me being nice. But that's how it should work. You see what I'm saying? Because if it's $8,000 at a typical job, you should make at least $20,000 if you're there all the time. You see what I'm saying? But as soon as you miss a payment, they take that credit, bro. Esau own it. You don't own it. Do you ever even pay off property tax?
I was gonna say also, so like if you got a mortgage, you paying the bank until you pay off of that. They say your mortgage locked in for like 30 years on average, basically.
But if you
go on to pay that off, you know.
So right, that's right. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
What you got?
Say if you go on to pay that off, that's when you still in the system, because that property tax don't go away. That property tax going on forever. I believe that's what the brother was alluding to.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you got to get past paying it off. So the brother right, man. You got to get past paying the mortgage off. That's just, see, that don't usually happen.
Right.
When most get the mortgage, you're right.
That's like I said, average mortgage is like 30 years. That's why you see Jake at work and these plants, like, you know what I'm saying? I've been here for 20 years. I just got to go another, you know what I'm saying?
Pay their crib. Bro.
Yeah, they just trying to pay their crib off. That, going in the conversation we saying every Jake mama, they parents got a crib.
Yep. And they ain't even paid off.
Exactly.
A lot of them, they just been there forever. You think the damn crib pay off because she been there forever. Grandma been there forever. Grandma ain't paid that crib off, bro. You see what I'm saying? Because grandma got property tax. You don't own that land. You see what I'm saying?
And then they get you with all their options. Let's refinance. Start some mortgage over for a lower price, but we go pay longer.
And then, too, you can buy land. You see what I'm saying? They tell you that's the way to do it. But Esau still run this shit, man. That's the end. This is the end all be all. I don't give a damn how creative you want to get. How many of you gonna make it past? Even though we beyond that mortgage crap and property tax and all that. That's Jake starting to realize the shit don't work. The system broke. So I paid $300,000 off, which is all my damn money. You see what I'm saying? And you mean to tell me you're gonna keep increasing my taxes, but I can't go to work because my back hurt. My wife, she can't work no more because the fucking job shut down. And we finna lose our house over $1,500.
And we'd have been here 40 plus years.
Yeah. If that. That's grandma numbers, 40 years.
Yeah, that's what I was going to.
Yeah, but the Jake's, your parents, they ain't been there no more than 15 years, man.
Exactly.
You gonna lose my damn house? I built this house and you gonna... Yeah, that's how the devil get down, yeah. The Sown places, we're gonna close out with that scripture. But how many of you gonna make it past paying your mortgage off, man? You see what I'm saying? And then even then, you got renovations you gotta keep making. You see what I'm saying? Then on top of that, you probably don't own the land. You probably bought a house but don't own the land. You see what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's impossible, man. That's why Esau finna fall out of power, because these are his ideologies. He didn't sow everlasting. He sold momentarily. That's why everybody think about get rich quick scheme programs. See that? Because that's how Esau think. I'm gonna steal it. I'm gonna kill for it. That's how Jake think. So everybody basically just niggas, man. Niggards. You got it.
Okay.
Lord Willing's been edifying, man. You know.
So this 2 Esdras chapter 6 verse 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown.
Matter of fact, you supposed to got that revelation. I don't think we ended up. We finished all that yet. That's good, man. So let's go ahead and close out on this revelation, then we'll get that close out on that.
Go through 8.
Yeah, come on.
Revelation chapter 18 verse 8. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day.
Come on.
Death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. For strong is the Lord Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, who judgeth her.
Yeah. So there you go. You got the nukes that's gonna hit the place and these different events that's gonna make this place end. What? Because this word is likened unto fire. So it's really the event. Any event could take your place out, and that death could be in the form of it in many ways. You see what I'm saying? Your building dies. It's destroyed. It's no more. You got to sell it. No one won't buy it, but you can't be in it. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna end bad for people, man. You gonna fuck around, never sell it, get rounded up. You see what I'm saying? You got it. I'm gonna run through this. Come on.
Come on. Revelation chapter 18 verse 9. And the kings of the earth,
and the kings, come on,
who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her.
With who?
With her.
There you go.
shall be well heard.
See that? Because this place, when they see this place in, Prada's no more, Gucci's no more, Fendi's no more, Ferragamo's no more. All these different places no more, man. You see what I'm saying? You can't go no. The mall shut down. Half of the places that I just named are in the mall. A lot of the exclusive malls. You got malls in Atlanta. Lenox Mall is packed with high-end stores. They put RFID chips in women's bras, man. You got it. Got their Victoria's Secret.
When they
tracking your ass. Go ahead.
When they shall see the smoke of her burning.
See, and that's those nukes, and that's those, and then that's the seditions when they do. When the city's being destroyed, as it's talked about, man. You know, you got it.
Standing afar off for the fear of her torment.
And they gonna be just looking. You gonna have these niggas in skyscrapers watching the city cook. You know what I'm saying? Trying to find the first thing out. Can you get me a jet? I need to go. And then that building gonna catch on fire. I got something real quick. This is 2nd Ezra 15 and 18. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Men. You see that? And a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. So that's just going into those. I ain't even gonna go into that. But men gonna be afraid out here, man. That's how all the widowhood gonna come. They gonna get put to death, man. You see what I'm saying? They're gonna get put to death. They're gonna die in war. The scriptures tell us this. So you women gonna become widowhood, and then all of the Esau's children, everybody he taught, all his sheeple, they're gonna be no more. See what I'm saying? And these places all the cities about to be no more. You seen a light example of how everything about to be with the George Floyd riots. Everything boarded up. This is verse 41. Fire and hail and flying swords and many waters, that all fields may be full, and all rivers with the abundance of great waters. And they shall break down the cities and walls and mountains and hills and trees of the wood and grass of the meadows and their corn. And they shall go steadfastly unto Babylon and make her afraid. See that? So that's talking about those nukes ultimately. But we ain't going to go into all that. But that's ultimately what's going to happen, man. So the time is ticking on it, man. You know? You got it, brother. Go ahead and close up.
This is Revelation chapter 18, verse 10. Standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city Babylon.
This is what people have been saying. My grandma used to talk about this. It's got to be it. Because everybody know about the Bible, bro. Come on.
That mighty city, for in 1 hour,
that's a fool.
Is thy judgment come.
1 hour, see? Lord, this place is going to be, that's that suddenness. Everything finished. You see what I'm saying? Man, Shorty dead. You for real, bro? Did he think why he dead? Really? Girl, he was getting so much money. You know what I'm saying? He was getting so much money. That nigga gonna die, man. He gonna have a heart attack out here. You know what I'm saying? Jake think they tough because they killing each other. A broken down nigga that don't know who he is. I was killing my brother, you know.
A war posted this, a war of Israel. Jeremiah 50 and 46. At the noise of the taking of Babylon, the earth is moved.
That's the nukes.
And the cry is heard among the nations.
This is what I wanted right here. This is 2nd Ezra 16 and 33. It says, the virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The women shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. In the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine. You see? Hear now these things and understand them, ye servants of the Lord. That's what's going to happen, man. Mother's not just telling you this, man. This is real. This is really in His word, man. Jake gonna be trying to buy a Gucci wallet. They gonna get blew up in the damn store. You see what I'm saying? Jake gonna get put to death by an Edomite that want them dead. You see what I'm saying? And then the Lord gonna get you. You was never really with the dude any damn way. A lot of you women fake. Nobody really with anything. You know what I'm saying? There's no integrity with nobody. You see what I'm saying? They talk about that in Proverbs. You got it.
Con. Revelation chapter 18, verse 11. And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth their merchandise anymore.
And that's what the article is going into. My phone died, so that's by the Spirit. You got it.
The merchandise of gold and silver and precious stones and of pearls.
Why? Because the Lord gives durable riches. These are not durable riches. Come on.
And fine linen and purple and silk and scarlet and all fine wood.
Let me get this real quick. This is what I was just going into. This is Proverbs 20:6. Most men will proclaim everyone his own goodness, but a faithful man who can find? Your man, he made you believe he was tough and really with the shits. He panicked and died. You see what I'm saying? He went and got put to death. A damn UFC fighter out here, Edomite put him to death. Yeah, that's what happened to him. Some simple stuff. You see? Because Jake ain't really with it. Why Jake gonna pull the tool on these heathens? They ain't half of them ain't gonna pull the tool when the race riots kick off out here. They gonna be fighting. A lot of hood niggas gonna be out here trying to fight. They ain't gonna get put to death because they don't do nothing but drink lean, goddamn soda and smoke and filled up with what is it? B6? That shit in Doritos. I forget which one it is, but it basically is the one that it's basically the code to tell you it's pork. You see what I'm saying? That's all Jake got on him, man. All that I'm eating good job, man. Look, Jake finished soon as it kick off. But a lot of Jake is gonna prevail, and we're gonna put these heathens out of their misery. But a lot of Jake's gonna die. The 2/3 gonna die. That either way. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like how it was on Birth of a Nation. Everybody basically finished everybody off. You see what I'm saying? That's how it's gonna be. It's gonna be a equilibrium, if you will. Come on, it's gonna be a balance.
In all manner vessels.
And I got no, you got it.
Go. In all manner vessels of ivory, and all manner vessels of the most precious wood.
All that stuff. You go ahead. Let me see. I think that's about it.
Yeah, pretty much just going on.
Where you at?
I'm still in the middle.
Okay, we're gonna jump down to nah, that's it. It keep going. It keep going. We ain't gonna get it all because it go, man. Yeah. We can stop at 19. We get to 19, but let me get this, and this will be it.
Okay.
This is Proverbs 20:7. The just man walketh in his integrity. So you're gonna be looking for a just man. It says his children are blessed after him. His son ain't gonna be blessed. You see what I'm saying? You carried his son. So that's how you're gonna have widowhood. It say his children shall be blessed after him. That's the just man, the man that walk in his integrity. The man that don't give out like that, don't denounce you. How about Shemal Shah? You out here prophesying how all this is gonna come and you bitch up. You see what I'm saying? That's no integrity. You see what I'm saying? But that's what these hood dudes gonna do. They gonna panic when Master come for them. Cause they know Jake beat down. It's easy for me to fight a dude beat down. You see what I'm saying? But you ain't gonna fight a nigga running around at 6 in the morning, jogging every damn day. You know what I'm saying? They gonna get kicked in his face with a damn yeah, damn roundhouse. Goddamn all that, man.
That's that what's the Karate Kid symbol? With that leg up.
Yeah.
Way up to right.
Finish him.
They gonna get his ass booted, man. He gonna die for kick.
A brutality.
But my point being, like the scriptures say, their children, they shall have pretty much these two things shall come to you in a day: the loss of children, because it say the blessed are his children. You see, the just man, the man that walketh in his integrity. But every dude out here claiming they with it until they come. See that? So only the man that's really with it gonna stay really with it. His children gonna be blessed. If this nigga panic, his children can't be blessed. You see what I'm saying? Because he's not a man of integrity. But he has 7 kids. All them little dudes gonna die. Girls, everybody. You see what I'm saying? Daddy! Daddy! Hey, that's gonna be alright. Jake just going back to the spirit world real quick. Lord gonna destroy the little snotty nose little bodies. They'll be back. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna teach them who they really are.
Yeah, that's the reality of it. Little boy, the little beads gonna be. You gonna see little Jake beads everywhere. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be bad, man.
Beads and barrettes all over the place.
You got it, man.
You gonna see the
You gotta laugh because you don't get yourself prepared for it now. Hey, bro, you gonna panic out here, bro.
Revelation chapter 18, verse 13. And cinnamon and odors and ointments and frankincense and wine.
That's the Sephora. That's the man. You know we shop at business. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
And oil and fine flour and wheat and the beast and the sheep and the horses.
That's all the farmers markets. Come on.
And chariots and slaves.
That's the Bentleys, the Wraiths. Pulled up in a Wraith. They can't even spell the Wraith. Come on.
And souls of men.
And souls of men. Come on.
And the fruits that thy soul lusted after are departed from thee.
Woo! He said. Didn't he tell us in Proverbs 1? He said they're gonna be filled with the fruit of. I gotta get it real quick, man. Gotta get it. Cause hey man, if you ain't in the spirit, man, something wrong with you, man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna have to work in the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be perfect. This is Proverbs 1:31. Therefore shall they eat the fruit of their own way. You see? And be filled with their own devices. But it's vanity. See? That's what I was saying earlier. One more time on it. That's
so
it.
like Revelation chapter 18, verse 14. And the fruits that thy soul lusted after are departed from thee.
Which is vanity. Which is why it's departed.
It's gone.
Basically, it's going to manifest. Go ahead.
And all things which were dainty and goodly.
Which were, see that? That's the unsown. See, what the things that were sown.
Come on, unsown.
Yep.
Are departed.
See that?
From thee. They wasted. Thou shalt find them no more at all.
See that? That's the old sword. Maybe it's Maybelline. It ain't gonna be Maybe Maybelline gonna be gone. Yep.
The merchants of these things which were made rich by her shall stand afar off for the fear.
So that's Virgil Abloh, Off-White. You see what I'm saying? The merchants of her that was made rich by her. Basically, if you just come up with a screen press company and some kids love the kids, you know what I'm saying? You can get rich. Nigga get rich off of this place, off the ideologies. So you gotta really be of it, but you gotta you really have to be one that the devil has taught. You can't fake it. That's why we not in the world. We couldn't fake it. You see what I'm saying? Regardless of us being Jake or not, we couldn't fake it. Go ahead, because this is all about predestination. Come on.
The merchants of these things which were made rich by her shall stand afar off for the fear of her torment.
And that's the sown places becoming unsown. They're gonna stop putting money into the place. The manager won't even pull up no more. The manager of the store don't even call the boss.
You already know it's time.
Old girl that he hired as the manager, we ain't seen her in months. You see what I'm saying? She probably dead or just
dead.
She in the truth because she was an Israelite. You know what I'm saying? She got away. Go ahead.
Weeping and wailing and saying, alas, alas, that great city that was clothed in fine linen and purple and scarlet and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls.
See that?
For in 1 hour, so great riches is come to naught.
So great riches, man. Because they wasn't durable. Come on.
And every shipmaster.
That's the ports. See that? Go ahead.
And all the company in the ships and sailors.
See that? That's that sinking boat. See that? Yeah, it's shit like the Titanic. Like the brother just said. You got it.
Only way to survive is to jump board. You gotta jump off that one. And as many as trade by sea.
That go to trade. We mentioned that earlier. Come on.
Stood afar off.
So one of the main things in prophecy is watching the financial collapse. The Lord talks about financial collapse in the scriptures. See what I'm saying? So this is big boy stuff, man. This is why they take our videos down. We know what the hell is going on. You're not finna get 80K out of me for a piece of paper. You see what I'm saying? It's vanity. But I'm not gonna be a dummy. I'm gonna go, the Lord sent the truth. You see what I'm saying? He don't want us to learn from your wicked ass. You see? He just wants us to see you. Learn, experience dealing with you, and then he give us the truth. You expect the devil to tell you he's the devil in his college programs? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I'm the devil, I'm Esau, and God's gonna destroy me. It's not gonna be any of that, man. Go ahead.
And cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, what city is like unto the great city?
Oh yeah, finish through 19.
And
finish 19.
Revelations 18 and 19. And they cast dust on their heads and cried, weeping and wailing.
So this is gonna be a lot of the Israelites.
Saying, alas.
Rock Nation gonna be no more. You know what I'm saying? Beverly Hills, come on.
Alas, that great city, wherein
Jay-Z said he don't believe in fire and brimstone. Come on.
Wherein were made rich all that had ships in the sea by reason of her costliness.
Yacht parties. See that?
For in 1 hour is she made desolate.
So that's it, man. We're going to go ahead and close out by the Spirit. So the Sown places shall suddenly become unsown, man. This probably the thing we go back into at another time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. You can't compare nothing to this. I'm going to go ahead and read this and close out. This is Proverbs 8 and 11. For wisdom is better than rubies, and all the things that may be desired are not compared to it. Because those are the ways that's going to keep you enduring. When Mug see Jake chain melt, me go, they can't do this no more. You know what I'm saying? Show his diamonds and all this. Because that shit melting away. He getting robbed for it. You know what I'm saying? He done died on the pavement with it.
When he said, my wrist is a fool.
Yeah, when you see, and that's when you're full, you ain't having wisdom. So, and they see you enduring without all that. Because you actually doing the knowledge, you apply the knowledge you know. Those are the durable riches the Lord talks about. And then all the fancy stuff will come when the kingdom come after this place destroyed. You don't want no parts of that. So Lord willing, it's been edifying. We're going to go ahead and close out. Give all honor, praise, glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Wahakodash Rakah.
Shalom. Yeah, that was a different one.